What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hall of Nerds podcast. I'm Nate.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Carson.
I'm Mac.
And I'm Noah.
Return of the Mac. How many episodes has it been? Like 2, 3, 4?
I don't even know at this point.
Hey.
I've been busy.
But Return of the Mac, he's back. Thanks for tuning in and nerding out with us, guys. Today we're just going to be having a chill episode, talking about whatever we're talking about. Starting off with Drip.
Drip.
Who is that? Who you got on?
Zenitsu. All these
The
fools
goat.
except for Noah and Mac a little bit. So basically, Stu and Brandon are fake nerds. They don't like anime.
That's
Great.
I also don't like Star Wars, so it's like
That's
No,
even
Brandon-
faker nerd.
Brandon was talking about that weird hentai he liked. He was,
Oh, yeah, he was talking about
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
with the
All
tentacles.
right.
listen.
Yeah.
I
as
don't
soon as you throw tentacles in it, then they want to call me the bad guy.
yeah.
dislike anime. It's just the first and only anime I've seen is Vinland Saga, and I don't want to ruin
You won't.
how
You
good.
won't, brother, you
No,
won't.
just check it out. Just
Oh,
check it out.
bruh.
Vinland Saga. I don't blame you for that. Vinland Saga is fantastic. I mean, you would probably agree. I genuinely live my life by a lot of the things I learned in that show and book. But like, it's unique. It's a very unique anime.
Yeah.
The majority of animes you're gonna watch are not like that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily story wise, but just like setting and plot. Like off the top of my
style
head, I
of
can't
it,
even
dude.
think of another like Viking anime off the top of my head. And like, it's so different. It's like that's like saying if you like Deceased is your favorite comic, the second you read that, you can't read another one because you don't want to. You know what I mean? Like there's other
Yeah.
ones that they might not meet that same standard to you, but they're just different. Like they're different stories, different characters, different settings, all that kind of stuff. But those of you at home, we don't talk about anime a lot. Drop your favorite animes down below. I want to know. Mine is Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter is
mine's
big, bro.
food. Mine is Food Wars.
Parasite.
And Vinland Saga, I guess, for still.
I don't
Yep.
know I don't know what my favorite would be, bro, to be honest.
You literally said 20 times earlier Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I said it is the best one.
That is true.
it's
That is
the
a
best.
How is it not your favorite
Yeah.
then if it's
Well,
the
no,
best
because
one?
my favorite Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but objectively the best one is Black Flag.
Hey.
Yes, 100%.
That's fair. Yeah. I know
Yeah,
what you
so
mean.
like you see what I'm saying? There's an objective like best, and then there's like a favorite because of bias.
Oh,
I like
speaking of video games and stuff, Brandon doesn't watch his own podcast, guys.
True.
A couple
I
episodes
don't.
back
This
when I
is
hit that
true.
book,
Overall
This is
fake
very
nerd.
Brandon called me. He's like, Mac, I can't find my book for my reading order. I'm so scared.
Exactly. Y'all are,
I
those
didn't
of y'all
call
that have
you
been
like
watching
that.
every single episode, y'all know exactly what we're
I
talking
had to
about.
leave for
Back
work.
when
and
Mac was in
the
Brandon's
book.
room and he hit a book, and now
Yeah, a
Brandon
month
couldn't even
later.
find it because he
A
doesn't
month
watch
later.
the podcast.
Why would I watch the
Fake
podcast?
nerd.
I talk to y'all every day.
I literally watch our own podcast on the episodes that I miss.
I
When
even
go to
watch
the-
them
I will-
sometimes,
I
and
will
I've
watch
been
our
on every
podcast
single
when I go to the
episode, so
gym,
I don't need to watch
And when
them.
I get tattoos, I watch the podcast. So
I
don't
watch
hear
it and then I download it and then I put it in CapCut and literally just crop Stu's part and then I just watch that. That's what
I like it.
I don't
You're not
watch it. I just put it in headphones.
I've
and play
been.
it when I go to sleep.
I don't think I've ever watched a full episode, but that's because I'm in them all.
You're in
Like,
every
and
episode.
and that's
Yeah.
such. I edit them all too. So like I've
The-
watched
yeah.
them all.
The only full episode I've watched is our first episode.
Band.
The only full
No,
episode
for
I've
everyone
watched.
watching, do not watch our first episode. Skip to the second one.
I mean,
Or
hey, it's
do,
up.
and see
It's
how
up.
far
It's
we
up.
get.
Screw
It's
it.
up
Watch
there,
it.
but just
I'm
skip
not-
to the second one.
I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Before my first time being on here, bro, I literally watched probably like 20 episodes just so
No,
I could get the
sometimes
feel.
people
of
like
y'all.
sometimes people like starting from the
I
very beginning
binged.
and getting
Yeah.
bored.
I binged.
What season are we
all
on?
the
We're on
lore.
season.
If
Wait,
we do
wait,
like
how many-
what are we doing, like 12 episode seasons, 10 episode seasons?
Well, no, how many? I was thinking a year is a season.
Oh,
That's what I was going to
then
say.
So we're
you're
on
on
season two.
Season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many days? How many weeks into season 2 are we? Because
There's
we're at 52.
104 days of summer
Couple.
vacation.
Well, there's 52 weeks
this
in a
might be
year. We're at
episode.
63. Is that
This
right?
this might be episode 60. I'm not 100% sure. It's obviously in the title. Let's find out.
Let me do
Find
some
out.
researching.
This
According to my
episode that we are
calculations.
currently filming is episode 60. Let's
This
go.
is 60.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I
We're 8
guess
weeks
it
into
is.
season
It
2.
is.
Season 2, episode 8. But yeah. Noah, what's your favorite anime? You never answered.
Yeah. Don't get cut.
My favorite, the one that I've seen the most is probably Tokyo Ghoul. I don't know that's like a crazy hot take
I-
because it is
no, I
night and
respect that.
day from the manga, bro. But Tokyo Ghoul is so gas.
I respect it. I've only
It's
seen
getting
bits
a,
and
it's
pieces
getting a
of it.
remake too. It's getting a
I gotta
remake
watch
too.
it. I haven't watched like an unbelievable amount of anime because I got comics to read and video games.
A couple of years ago, bro,
but-
I dove into it. Like
Oh,
the
for
final
sure.
season of AOT was coming out, and me and my buddy literally caught up in maybe
See,
like
that's one thing.
a week. We binged everything just so
That's-
to be caught up.
That's one thing about. I mean, and this isn't specific to anime, but I feel like it just hits different with like watching anime with the fucking homies, dude. Nothing,
Facts.
especially like as it's coming out, y'all could pull up to the crib while everyone's watching
Dude,
We just
the
did
new
it. We watched
episode.
it on Discord, bro.
Like
We
I
watched it
remember
on
remember-
Discord.
a couple years
It
ago, me and
wasn't
my boys were watching
anime.
Demon Slayer and My Hero together.
Are we making?
Noted.
Are you guys making fun of me? Or
Yeah,
we
they're
all
just
talking
copying
about
you.
It wasn't an anime, but I remember binge watching seasons 1 through 3 of The Boys with my good buddy back home, and it's just like inviting the boys over and like just binge watching a show.
Invited the
Boys-
boys
the
over.
boys
and
with
watched
the
the boys.
boys.
Is
Yeah,
crazy.
the boys with the boys.
The boys with the buzz.
It's
We gotta do some. We gotta do a watch party or something one time.
Yeah.
Not
But
like
see,
on
this is
Discord, but just, like, a
100%
full,
facts.
Like all of us.
This is 100% facts. Brandon, when you move here, you will become an anime fan just by chilling with
Alright.
me. And if you don't, that means you're a fake fan. A fake nerd.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're all going to see Superman though, right?
Like
That's
the,
the
the
plan.
movie?
Oh well, no,
Of
because
course.
it's right before Comic-Con, so we'll probably see it and then go to Comic-Con. We'll just go watch it again.
Oh, like
already.
together, you're saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll just
Oh,
have to go
I
watch
mean, I'm
it
like,
again.
am I gonna go see it? I was like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
But it'll depending, yeah, bro. It might be like my 6th time watching that movie.
Nah,
By
bro,
the
I
time
mean,
we
I'm
all
getting
go see it.
James Gunn. If you're watching this, invite us to the premiere, please.
For real. I'm about to start since
We'll be
Batman
nice.
just happened.
We'll be
I'm gonna start
Everybody
making,
but
like,
Brandon because he
awesome.
likes Injustice. Everybody
I'm gonna
but
start making a
Facts.
Batman
Don't
video
invite
every
Brandon.
day
Don't
until I
invite
get
Brandon.
invited to the Batman party.
Yeah, invite Brandon to the Batman movie, not Superman. He's a fake fan,
I'm not a fake fan just because I like Injustice.
dude.
He said, dude.
I'm not a fake fan because I like Red Sun.
Maybe.
Whatever.
It's not Red Sun's not as bad because it doesn't butcher every other character in the universe as well.
It just makes super. I mean, Wonder Woman's a simp, just like in Injustice. Batman is
whack.
yeah. Batman literally kills.
which is whack.
Exactly. No, I'm talking about in Red Sun.
Yeah, I know, which is whack.
Which
Yeah,
is whack.
Hal Jordan. I believe Hal Jordan dies like almost
Which is whack.
immediately.
Well, that's
Which is
just
whack.
R.I.P. That's
Brandon's
R.I.P.
Brandon's not a comic book fan because he has a girlfriend. That's to simply put it.
That is true. He's too pretty to be a comic book fan.
But I'm married,
Yeah.
though. What does that say about me?
Bro,
No,
I'm
you.
not fucking around. I just got this thought, dude. Shave the beard, grow out the mustache, get the twists.
People already think
you
so.
talking
talking
about
about
Brandon?
Noah.
That's not
You,
good for him.
Brandon,
No, I
Oh,
think
I was like,
shave the beard, grow the mustache, do the twist, and maybe don't shave it fully, but grow the mustache longer than the beard and twist
yeah.
it. You're gonna look exquisite.
pull like a JP Morgan type of thing.
I was about to say, if I shave my beard, my face has no shape, bro. And it's just like
That you gotta
like,
do.
where
Yeah,
does-
y'all
what do you
gotta do
look
the
like without
opposite.
a
You
beard?
two, all three of you guys, because you three have beards. Me and Mac. Mac, I don't think. Can you grow a beard?
Just like my little goatee. not
Yeah,
a whole
I'm not.
beard.
Oh yeah, you could get a little facial hair. I definitely
Yeah.
can't. But so we'll do the opposite. You three, Brandon, Stu, and Noah, you have to shave every day for November. We have to do the opposite.
No, I'm good on that
So you
one.
have to be clean
I'm good on
shaven.
that one, buddy.
You gotta be clean. Oh, only shave November, and then me and Mac will do no shave.
Only shave.
Yeah.
That'll be way easier than no, not no.
I'm telling you, if I shave and I turn and y'all get my side profile, y'all gonna be like, where does bro's chin start? It's just a continuous like, but that's why we
you
in the
gotta
gym.
get that
That's why we in the
crimson. You
gym.
gotta get that
That's why we
crimson
in the
chin.
gym.
The crimson chin.
That's why
Bro.
we're in the gym.
You haven't been mewing?
Yeah, what the fuck? The fuck? You aren't viewing like 24/7?
Yeah, dude.
All right, this guy.
Man.
I've seen people sell those little. They look like Tide Pods that you put in your mouth and you chew on them to like make your jawline
Yeah, it's
sharper or
supposed
whatever.
to.
Yeah,
That's
dude, my
not
jawline got
advisable
really
for
good at
your
one
jaw,
point
though.
because when I got my Invisalign, to lock the Invisalign into your teeth, they give you a little rubber piece. You have to chew constantly to like get it to like form the Invisalign to your teeth. So like for like a whole year, I was chewing this little rubber piece, and dude, my
You
jaw
got
was
that-
like,
you cutting your thumb.
yeah.
I hate when that
Oh,
happens.
Yeah.
brother.
Noah could shave his beard with your jawline.
That's too close for comfort, brother.
Is it though? Is it
do like the
though?
mutton chops, you know, take the take
Yeah,
this part off.
you gotta,
and just have
Oh
the,
you gotta do the
god.
Mwolverine mutton chops. dude. Or
Absolutely
y'all should do
not.
y'all should do some like Hunger Games. But
Right.
Or just-
get like the spirals going and shit, like it's crazy, like triangle.
or just grow hair everywhere else, and you can be Darwin from G-Force.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Facts.
No, you don't want to take Noah's thing.
True.
Well, no, I was telling him to do it.
He's
Oh,
telling me
yeah.
to do it, bruh.
Gotcha.
I still don't understand how
Do
like
it.
Darwin. I don't understand.
Do it.
Dude, when you send those pictures
it.
when you're at work and your hair's like going like this, you look like Darwin.
Ready? Another fake fan moment for Brandon. Tell me what this is from. Do it.
At least say who says it. Who says
Do
it?
it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Kill him.
Fake
Wait.
fan.
Kill him now.
That's a trick question because that's from two
Do it.
movies.
But
Yeah,
you
Incorrect.
know what it's from.
Incorrect.
I know what it's from.
Dude,
yeah.
you know
Do
what
it.
the hell we're talking
I
about.
know what it's from.
Yeah. If you a
Why am I-
nerd,
I'm blanking.
No, you're not. You just don't know what you're talking
it.
about.
You are a fake fan, is what you are. You're
Do it.
fake. Do it.
I'm
Like,
gonna
you sound
feel
like
so
Jim
stupid
Carrey
when you
doing the
tell me.
Grinch.
Oh, dude, you're
just
already
take a
stupid,
wild
brother.
guess. Take a wild guess.
Take a
I'm not.
wild,
That's gonna make me look stupider. Tell me what
wild
it is.
guess.
He's like,
Take
is
a
it
wild-
Yoda?
Yeah, does that help?
Do
What
it.
is it?
Does this help?
Do it.
Is it from Star Wars? Oh, then no, I don't know. I don't feel stupid. I don't like Star Wars.
Exactly. Fake fan.
I already announced that.
banned. You're banned.
Get
him out of here. Get him out of here.
It's Palpatine.
In other
dog.
news, I'm spoiling new comics.
Palpatine's back. He's back. Somehow Palpatine returned.
Hey Brandon,
Somehow Palpatine returned.
I think your public archive account just got hacked. They sent me a message.
It did. It did get hacked.
Your
Wait,
what?
for real?
What?
Yeah,
Your what account?
my public archive. They got hacked because I got the message that said they changed my password and my my username, or not my username, my phone number.
Damn.
Because
Damn.
when I gave Wesley my phone number, that was the phone number for that account and not my
Wow.
Cosmic Collector account.
So, bro is stupid. That's crazy.
Well, I was just trying to help. Wesley said that's how he got hacked because a friend of his asked for help, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I got you." Like, but then
This
I got
is why you
sketched out
don't
when he
help
asked for
people.
he
This
asked
is
for the
why you don't
email, and I
help
was like
people.
sketched out. So I went and checked his Instagram, and it said his account was stolen. I was like, "Thank
Oh
God."
yeah, I
because
just got a hey, what's up text.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I need to post or I need to text like my friends from high school because they've all followed that account. I need to let them know not to fall for that. But then again, none of them do TikTok. So if they stole their account, it wouldn't really like.
What
mess
should I
with it.
message them back? Should we like?
So what
Thank
you're
you.
saying is make sure your password is a good password.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
wait.
also don't say what your
all
password
y'all
is.
watch it up.
on-
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, don't say what your password is on the podcast.
Yeah.
To our
Yeah,
TikTok
while you're
Yeah.
account.
filming.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for
I
all,
don't know
you,
what y'all are
all
talking about.
y'all at home,
Yeah,
just a little
Noah. What a
security
rookie
tip.
move, dude.
Make sure you're always updating your passwords and you don't have the same password for everything because you're gonna end up at Brandon's
God,
situation.
first
Yeah.
episode, Noah comes out here just spilling all our passwords and
Brandon's about to get kicked.
I
Who
can't
this man?
believe this.
Not from the
brother.
podcast, just physically.
oh yes. Don't kick, stomp.
Whoa.
Unreal.
No, I don't.
Unreal.
No, I don't
That's
think
what
I will.
saw.
What you sipping on, Mac? A beer?
Just peachy.
Oh, dude, that's the best.
Whoa,
Wait,
PSP.
whoa.
They make
Yeah, I was just
small
gonna say I've
cans?
never seen
I
a
didn't
small.
know they made the small cans.
I've never seen a small piece tea.
That's crazy.
No, it's gonna be the first whatever episode comes out after November 4th. The first whole episode is gonna be just me down in Coors Lights
Guys,
on the pod.
That's a normal can. Max just really, really small.
Oh,
Are you stupid? That logic
that'd be
does
the
not make
opposite.
sense.
It'd be the opposite.
Get
Mac
him
is
outta here,
huge.
bro.
It'd be- Mac is huge. See,
Hold on,
it'd be like
wait.
this if I'd say this was a regular size can and I'm just tiny.
Dear
Alright.
God,
I don't
Ghost,
understand the
sponsor
logic.
me.
Who is that?
the
Ghost
Fast and the
sponsor.
Furious just fucking pulled up. Do you hear that?
Dude,
Oh my
Noah.
God, family.
Oh, I thought he was frozen.
'Cause
Family.
I was just so
Let
still.
me show y'all some little magic.
Oh shit.
Wait.
Oh no, brother. Don't do it.
That's actually wild.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
It's crazy because you're not frozen. That's the wild part.
Everyone-
But see, we wouldn't know the difference. I mean, we wouldn't know the difference.
All right, anyone who's this is going to be a little segment, or segue into some Discord questions. If anyone's in our Discord wants to join the Discord, drop in the Discord, whatever it is. Post your favorite screenshot of Brandon.
Oh, too
I want to
many.
see it.
It'll be
I wanna see
very
it.
easy to get one.
I want to see it. Find a bunch of
Very
screenshots of Brandon. Favorite screenshot of Brandon.
Post your
Post it
favorite.
in like the podcast clips.
Post your favorite sus clip from the podcast. There's a lot of them. There's at least 10 every episode. So
Most of them are Brandon.
Wrong.
True.
Or
All
no.
right.
All right, let's see
No,
what we
I've
got.
never
on
said
the
anything.
pod. When
I've
he's
never
off the
said
pod,
anything
he said
sus,
some
bro.
sus things.
Let's see
I've
what we
never said
got.
anything sus.
We're on the Discord. So if y'all were going to answer some questions from the Discord, if any of you guys at home want to ask us some questions and have them
Too bad.
answered here on the Discord, go ahead and drop it in the description. Join the Discord. Hang out. You're not only going to be asking us questions. I mean, there's a bunch of people in there, a bunch of good times. We're having good conversations, but we're going to start it off with.
Also, if you want a better chance of having your question read, just mention Brandon 20 times. So his phone goes off.
At Brandon like 50 times. And just
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
keep
I have
loading.
mentions turned off.
Load up.
Specifically, like 5:30 to like 11 Eastern
Yeah, yeah.
Standard
Well,
Time, wherever
That'd be
time-
ideal.
when he's at work. When he's at work.
I literally fell
Crazy.
asleep at 5:30 last night. So like,
How do you know what time you fell asleep though?
because I was awake
you-
at 5:20 and then I wasn't awake after that.
Nope. I think you're lying, buddy.
All right, let's see here.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I know because you woke me up and you were like, "Hey, I know you just fell asleep, but it's
That did
5:30."
not happen.
Like-
This guy is making stuff
No,
up.
Brandon just
Like,
wakes up and he's like, "Oh, get it off my face, what
Dude,
you
yeah, I
doing?"
felt Noah poking me at
Yo.
5:30. And I checked the clock and I was like, "Noah, put your chub away."
this is unreal. This is unreal. I can't believe this. I'm being framed. I'm being framed.
All right, let's see here. Boom. We got the Discord open.
Ooh.
Just wanted to make sure I'm not missing any questions. I believe this is the most up-to-date one. Starting off, if you guys could go back and change anything about the way you started collecting, would you, and what would it be?
I would just not collect.
I
And be a
would not be.
millionaire.
I would not become mutuals with Cosmic Collector. Wouldn't do it.
There you go.
Wouldn't do it.
I don't know.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Maybe I
no,
wouldn't have. There's like I guess a handful of figures
I'm not a
I
jerk,
bought that I wouldn't
Noah.
have bought.
I
but,
agree
like,
with that.
Yeah, but like overall, I don't think I think I handled collecting in a pretty good
Oh.
way. Just some tips for anyone who's looking to start collecting. Don't compare your collection to others. Don't look at my room, look at Brandon's room, so any of our. Don't be like, oh my god, look at all the stuff they have. I want to have as much stuff as that. If my collection isn't as big as theirs, my collection is bad. That's not the case whatsoever.
Yeah.
Everyone's
It
learning.
can be very discouraging.
all of us and everyone and people that have 10 times the collection as us all of us bought our first comic book for one time. All of us bought our first action figure. Our shelf had one singular thing on it at one point. So don't feel
We all have
pressure.
credit card debt. Like,
Exactly.
It's
Don't feel
always
pressure.
important to
Buy at your own
buy
pace.
what you want too. Don't buy what's popular. If you see
Yeah.
something popular, everybody's getting it, so you want it. Don't buy it. If you really want it, if you really like it, then buy it.
Don't give in to
100%.
FOMO. Don't give in to FOMO.
Exactly.
like,
But also,
Oh, wait, if
also explore a little bit, see what's out there.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
I agree. If I
Do
could go back in
not-
time,
yeah.
I would let Noah know that his final name is the comic dad, so he didn't change it 50 times.
Ah,
Yeah.
there we go.
The,
Yeah, we'll
the
model a
one
little bit.
thing that I
We
would
meet up
change,
when
Saying
we
Noah-
meet up, brother.
Saying Noah no is a freaking tongue twister.
All right, we got Noah, Brandon, boxing match coming soon. Who y'all got? Drop it down below. Who
Bro's
y'all
going
got?
down.
Who
I don't
y'all
think he goes
got?
down. I'm quick.
Oh,
You ever
Brandon,
I
you
float.
heard it here first. Brandon said he's going down on Noah.
Oh,
Dude, that was yesterday. We're fighting now.
Oh, it's different. It's different. Let's go, Brandon.
I'll be bobbing and weaving.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Okay, that didn't look like I was bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, you're
But you
just
know-
like, yes, sensei.
Oh
yes,
my
sensei.
Bro's just bowing. All right. All right.
Oh,
all
but
right, all
also
right.
when collecting, I would suggest like there are cheaper alternatives. You don't have to buy full price all the time.
For sure.
Obviously, single issues, support your local comic shop because it's going to be hard to find something cheaper than the release price.
That's what
But,
I was about to say. Don't give in to instant gratification. If something is going for a stupid price and you
Just
want it
wait.
right then and there, wait,
Yeah.
dude.
Wait.
The price will drop on everything. just
And
it
things
always
like
does.
eBay, Amazon, stuff like that, you can
eBay.
find really cheap trades and omnis and stuff
Yeah.
like that
Dude.
for good quality, especially comicbookdirect.com. Use code Cosmic Collector for 10% off.
Hey, there you go.
I remember when I first got into comics, the first like big run that I read was Invincible. I went on eBay. I got all 3 compendiums for like $90, which is
Boom.
insane.
Here's
I got mine on
3
Amazon.
Here's 3 websites so you can get cheap books. You can go to In Stock Trades, you can go to Cheap Graphic Novels, and you go to Organic Price Books.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give
Boom.
away, dude. Don't give away the good one. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, don't give
I
away that
don't
one.
because your boy's an in-store collector.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Egos.
Every single comic book in my collection, single issue,
Nate,
every single issue comic book in my collection was found by me.
Don't get into online.
I
shopping.
won't because
It's
at this
so
point,
tough,
at
dude.
this
I
point, now
spent
that I
so
have
much
like
money.
a massive collection, I take pride in the fact that I've found everything myself. And like,
I'll be like, all right, guys.
Here's the
I'm not
thing.
gonna spend too much money. I need to save money.
Exactly,
And then
that's
the next
yeah.
day I'll have a
and especially when it
comic
comes to
haul
the
of, like, 50
figures and shit,
comics.
like all this pre-orders and stuff like that. That ain't for me, bro. I'm
It
not
all-
gonna
it all
pre-order
kinda
something that
depends
comes
on,
out next
like,
year.
Yeah, it all kind of depends on what you collect too. Like singles and
100%.
trades is dope, but like, bro, like with me collecting omnis, bro, you're not gonna catch me paying $125 cover price in store. I'm gonna go to the in stock trades or wherever and pay $70.
See, that's
Exactly,
valid,
yeah.
but then you're still gonna end up paying more because since they're cheaper, then you're gonna go ahead and buy 5, and then you know what I mean. And then
But you're gonna get $5.
exactly. Yeah, no, exactly. But it's just, it's there's pros and cons to everything.
no,
but
I do
brother.
understand
Ultimate
that.
tip.
I do
Called no
understand
out.
that.
the
Basically,
ultimate tip
That is insane.
every
That is
single
actually
thing you
crazy,
said.
brother. I know that was directed straight at me,
I-
bro,
I-
because my
I
last
just
order was
did a
$5.
haul.
That's
No,
crazy.
I'm just saying in
$5
general.
bucks.
I'm just saying in
That's
general.
so
But like
wild.
what my main thing I want you guys to take away from this is also
Buy in
that being
store.
said, every single thing we just talked about, completely ignore if you want, do what you want to do, collect what you
Facts.
want to do and all that stuff. And yeah, but mainly just don't compare yourself to others and you'll be good.
Also, use mommy and daddy's credit card.
Boom.
The perfect way to do it.
Boom.
Matter of fact, everyone comment the numbers on the front of the card.
Yes.
The expiration date.
Drop
and
mommy
the
and
three-
daddy's
the
credit
three
card down
little
below.
numbers on the back.
Sharing
Comment
is
below.
caring. Sharing is caring.
Yes. That
Right?
platinum
Yeah. If you
Amex,
want,
that
throw your
metal
social
card they're
security number
slapping
down there.
around, drop it down below. Just drop a picture. Just DM me,
And
picture
you'll-
front and back.
You'll be in our top tier supporters on our Patreon.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why.
But-
Are we gonna get demonetized for
That's
asking
crazy.
people's credit card information?
No. We are kidding. If anyone thought that was serious, please don't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, please do not.
you
do
know
that.
there's gonna be one. There's
Don't
gonna
do
be
that.
one, and we're just like,
Yeah.
what do we do with this information?
All right. Let's see what
Well-
else we got here.
Mac's gonna have like a whole new collection shipped to his house.
Braille that I've been meaning to buy.
All right, this is
Mac's
a good
like
one.
new house tour. Come on.
House tour.
Yeah. MTV Chris.
Let's go. All right. Next up, what comic character would you want to see get their own video game?
The Flash.
Yes.
Like, yes, but no.
Green Arrow,
Superman
dude.
for me. It's
I think
Superman.
It's got to be Superman.
Green
But,
Arrow
like,
could go
Superman's
hard.
had
Green
a
Arrow
I
couple-
think a
could go hard.
Rocksteady Green Arrow game would be dope.
Green
like
Arrow could go hard.
like on the island and Star City and stuff. Yeah. You could honestly like make it like
Oh
Firefly.
no, I got it. Just popped to the head. Cyborg.
Cyborg would be cool.
That would go crazy.
Or-
Imagine
or
that
even
backstory
better-
too. You playing a little bit of Madden in the
Even
backstory.
better,
you playing
Blue
some
Beetle.
football.
Because then you could
What
throw in the
about-
space stuff and like yeah.
I'd
Green
like,
Lantern
could go-
I'd like for Daredevil to have a game too, man.
Green
That would be
Lantern.
sick.
Honestly,
So the
people make
screen's
fun of
just
it
black?
like they're like, oh, it'll just be dark. But like in
Yeah.
all honesty, like the sonar vision would be so
That would
cool.
be very cool.
Yeah,
What
that
about-
would be
what-
crazy.
What would
What
be
about
cool is
a-
if you could see everything, but you can't see like the people you're fighting, and like the sonar like sends out pulses. You can kind of
would be
see
dope.
like the
It's
figures.
kind of like if y'all have played the Arkham games where like you have like detective mode that highlights all
Yeah.
of like the people of
Yeah, that kind of
interest,
vibe. That would be.
but
dope.
you won't be able to see who's the person of interest unless you like trigger that sonar. That would be
That would be really cool. I think we just made a peak game.
Rocksteady. Hit us up.
Except
brother.
like
Hit us up.
No, Insomniac for Daredevil.
You know what else would be pretty fire?
I'm-
Like a,
I'm with it. I'm
a
with it.
Thor game.
Facts.
That
I don't know
would be
how we
so
don't have.
I
that
will
yet.
say that as
God of
bad,
War
like
style.
as much
Yeah,
hate as
man.
the Avengers game got, they did really good with like the Thor like gameplay.
Dude,
like throwing
facts.
the
I never
hammer and
played it.
sticking and coming back, like it worked really well. So it can be done.
Boom,
I-
let's go.
I've
would
always. Go ahead, Mac. You're good. I already said
I would
something.
love a Spawn game and like being
Mm.
able to use his chains like webs, kind of like Spider-Man's webs or stuff like that.
That would be
And
sick.
just, oh my god, that would be so cool.
Bro, just come.
I always thought if Rocksteady did like a Nightwing game set in Bloodhaven, That would
Oh
be
my God.
crazy.
Honestly, I think a
pretty
Nightwing
cool.
game with like the gameplay like Spider-Man, with like the way he flips and jumps
Mhm.
over buildings and stuff like that.
That would be perfect.
That would be very sick.
And he
like,
uses
just get
like
kind of a
the
hybrid between the
grappling.
Spider-Man games and Arkham games. Just like
Facts,
a little
yeah.
hybrid. That would be fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get like the dark like and like the gameplay, or not the gameplay of the Insomniac games, but like the story of like the Arkham games, because
Yeah.
it fits so
Right.
well with like the Batman universe.
That would be fire. All right, next
Nice.
question. What is y'all's favorite Batman story? Mine is either Hush or Long Halloween, but I always lean towards Hush. But I have to reread Long Halloween, but Hush.
Yeah.
Mine's Under the Red Hood or Long Halloween,
Yeah.
but Under the Red Hood's probably my favorite.
I mean, are we just talking about like stuff
In
that's been
general.
like novelized, or just
I wouldn't
like,
say just your favorite Batman story. That's a
for
good
me, it's between Hush and Batman Eternal. Eternal is just such
Turtle
a
was
peak.
fire.
really good.
Eternal is such a peak
fire.
story.
And like, yeah,
man.
obviously, like
Mine's-
Court of the Owls is up there.
Yeah.
Mine's Long Halloween or Black Mirror.
Hey,
Black
Ooh,
Mirror
Black
is
Mirror's good.
fantastic,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah, a little bit
Back.
Dick Grayson Batman.
Do you have a favorite
Yeah.
Batman story?
I
Batman and Robin by Williams.
oh yeah, that. I
Yeah,
don't
shit,
know,
it's
I'd say
peak.
Nightfall Volume 1.
Nice.
That's that, dude.
But-
Nightfall
great
is
one.
fast.
Are you
Great one.
Mac? You're a big Jeff Lemire fan, right?
Like kind of, not like big, but sort of.
Ooh. You should check out Robin and Batman. It's like a little 5-issue, 6-issue miniseries. It's got like watercolor art, and it's about like their first interaction with like the Justice League and the Teen Titans and stuff. It's
Word.
really good. It more follows Robin and him like becoming Robin and stuff.
Gotcha.
It's pretty
That's
good.
dope.
It's only like 6 issues.
Okay, yeah, I'll check that out.
That's dope. All right, let's see what else we got.
It's more lighthearted, like
If
Williams,
you-
and Batman and Robin.
There we go. If you had to remove everything from your pull list besides 2 books, which
No.
ones are you keeping?
I'm good.
Jaden Savage from Insta. What's up, dudes? What up, Jaden Savage?
Cool.
For me,
Hey.
I didn't even have to really think about it. But I'm gonna think about it a little bit harder. 100% Rook Exodus is staying.
Yeah, Rook
I could
Exodus
give
has
you
to stay.
5, but 2 is impossible.
Rook Exodus
I-
and Transformers, or Rook Exodus and Batman Superman World's Finest.
That's yeah.
What about Spider Boy? Spider Boy, Nate?
Oh,
Dude, I'm keeping.
It's up there. It's up, but like only
I know.
2. Only
It's
2.
hard, bro. That's so hard.
I'm keeping Batman because it's the main Batman title, and I need Batman in my life.
Valid.
But I need one more, and I'm thinking maybe I guess Superman. I gotta take Superman. That
I'm
or
gonna go
Green
with-
Arrow.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go Rook Exodus and Ultimate Spider-Man probably.
Oh, Ultimate Spider-Man
about that
too.
oh,
Can we
That's
do
man.
impossible, bro. No, I
Can we do
can't.
2 from each publisher? Because I can't do
I
that.
mean,
That
go
wasn't the
for it. The
question.
question was 2. I mean, for me, it's like 100 billion% Rook Exodus, and then it's a toss up for me between World's Finest and Transformers.
I
Yeah,
got
dude.
2. I got my 2.
But there's so much. good stuff.
As of right now, as of everything that's came out recent, Void Rivals and Ultimates are the 2 books I would keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I
respect it.
don't think I'm not going to pick the Ultimate Universe is just because like if I had to pick just one of them, I would be missing out all this other stuff in the universe.
That's fair.
You know? Yeah.
That is fair.
I mean,
Yeah, it's very
That's a
tough
tough
for me.
question.
My thought process, yeah, there's a lot of, I mean, yeah, like you said, I absolutely love Spider-Boy. I love Void Rivals. There's so many books that I absolutely love and that I would never drop. But if I could only pick 2, Rook Exodus is that clear number 1. And then it's Transformers is my second favorite ongoing book, so I would go for that. But I'm a big DC guy. I love DC. I would love to have just like a DC book reading
Yeah.
like at all time. And World's Finest, in my opinion,
A
has
little,
been most consistently best DC book in the past 2 to 3 years.
This is
A
my
little-
clear number 1.
branch off, but how do you guys feel about the World's Finest Green Lantern, Green Arrow? special?
Very hyped. I just wish it
I'm
wasn't one
actually-
issue.
I
I'm more
agree.
excited. I'm more excited that it's Green Arrow and Green Lantern than Green Lantern and Flash. Personally,
I don't know about
Played
that,
yourself.
but
You played yourself. You played yourself.
There's-
Bro's just
it's the-
digging himself a hole to
it's
the
this
hard
episode.
travel.
have you read
Heroes.
The Brave and the Bold? Have you read Brave and the Bold with them
by
too?
Mark Waid.
I just picked it all up.
The
I've been
Flash,
on-
the one that you were like reading in my like when you were here, like reading. Remember that?
Oh, I was. Oh, yeah, I was.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, you got to read that. You
It's just
gotta
fun.
read
It's
that.
so fun. But I mean, I hope regardless of Barry and Hal, I hope this is this isn't a like a one and done
It's
thing. I
it.
hope they're going to continue to do more of these World's Finest
Do it.
esque stories and everything like that.
I
Like
think they
honestly,
should do,
I
like,
would be
a
down.
world's-
I would be down if we just got like a world's finest anthology and each issue. Like issue 1 is
That's
going to be
a-
Green Lantern,
that would
Green
be
Arrow.
cool.
Issue 2, Green Lantern,
With
Hal and Barry.
different artists
Yeah.
and
I
different
think you should
writers.
leave
and
World's
Three
Finest.
could be, yeah.
Leave World's Finest like Batman, Superman, but you should have named it Brave and the Bold, and then just done 2 different characters each issue, like you're
Yeah,
talking
like,
about.
yeah.
What I would have preferred is if they took the title back and did DC Comics Presents, and then did like all these
That would be
stories
dope,
of
too.
like characters,
Yeah,
bringing new
'cause
characters in.
Back in the early 2000s, they had a Brave and the Bold series that ran for
Right,
35
exactly.
issues, and each one was like a different team up. And I think a couple
Yeah.
of those were written by Mark Waid, so it would have been cool to see him just do a different issue for every like.
Do-
But there is already a Batman Brave and the Bold series out, so
Is it
Yeah.
set in the past or is it like?
I
think so.
Okay.
I'm assuming if it's in
I
just
think
World's
so.
Finest.
Well, the only reason I thought it might be present is because of the recent interaction Green Arrow had with Parallax, like when he was like issue 7 or whatever that was.
Maybe that'll fill in some stuff with Parallax,
That'd be dope.
like some more.
That would be that would
like
be
like
fine.
how World's Finest has done in the past. I mean, Green
Oh, I
Arrow was
know.
wearing his old uniform. So
Yeah.
I think it's in the past, but
I need
We'll
that
find
damn
out, I
Mora
guess.
one.
what else we got? What else we
I
got?
think I'd go with Deadpool. And
Nice.
then I want to say Saga just because it hasn't ended
Yeah,
yet,
respect.
and I have to see that through.
I respect that. I still need to check Saga out.
Yes.
Is Deadpool still good? I've been picking up every issue.
Dude, it's really good.
I haven't
really good.
read the most. I haven't
Me
read
neither,
last
yeah.
week's issue. I don't think.
Isn't
I've been
he
liking
like?
it, though.
I don't want to spoil anything because I haven't read it. But like, is his like he has a daughter, right?
Yeah.
Is she about to
Yeah.
take over? Because all the covers after like issue 7 are just her.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I haven't read this most recent issue, but on the solicit, it's the first appearance of her as Deadpool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got it. So
there you go.
I got the Godzilla cover.
That's fine.
I'm going to the comic book store after this.
Ooh.
Let's see what else we got. Not a question per se, but I'm loving the room tours, fellas. Appreciate you.
Hey,
Yes,
thank you.
sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
I guess I got to get that YouTube up.
Any good X-Men Omnis recommendations? I'll read the older art styles, but if there's anything more modern, let me know. I'm not a big X-Men or Omnibus. Well, I'm a big X-Men guy, but I haven't read a lot of X-Men stuff. And Omnis, I don't even know what the hell's going on with Omnis.
I
couldn't tell you.
mean, I can give a few.
Yeah, there you go. Omni, yeah.
I mean, like, so my number one, it's still like an X team, but Uncanny X Force
boom.
is
Oh,
gas.
Remender? Yeah.
Yeah, by Remender is gas. But as far as Omnis go, X-Men Mutant Massacre is amazing. I don't know if anyone's read that, but it's awesome. Obviously, like you gotta, if you're an X-Men fan, you gotta read all the Claremont stuff. So his first 2 volumes are really good. I mean, it's Jim Lee too. I mean,
It's
come on.
goaded.
Yeah, it's so as far as X-Men Omnis go, I think those are my top 3 that I would pick. But
Love it.
that's from
Avengers
Like I
vs.
said-
X-Men is also pretty good.
There you go.
There's
I
also
mean, yeah.
Wolverine has some solo omnis in his run.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
was he
It's
talking
pretty good.
about like just X-Men?
That's
as a
true,
team,
just X-Men.
or-
I mean,
Yeah.
I would think so.
I mean,
but
I've only got volume 1 right now, but that's because the other
Um,
ones are like ridiculously out of print.
boom. There you go. So check those out. Like I said, I haven't read an absurd amount of X-Men, but
Does anyone
I
else-
always like throwing in Jason Aaron's Amazing X-Men. I like that. Little
Facts.
run a lot.
Is anyone else confused as to what out of print, like even like just print another one?
So,
Facts.
okay, so
Like
yeah.
just print more.
Facts.
Well, okay, so I can give you an answer. Like I actually know the answer if you want.
Nah,
it.
I'm good. Next question.
Okay,
No,
cool.
no,
You're
I'm
good.
just
Yeah.
kidding. I go ahead. No.
No, it's just like so they have whenever they do a printing, they have a quota for that printing, like a price. Like once they meet that quota, they'll start fading out the prints because once they've met their quota that they've chosen, there's no point to keep printing it because at that point, they also want to take pride in the aftermarket value as well. Because when these Omnis go out of print, they get up to like $200, $250
or
And they
more.
take advantage of that.
or more. And then, so it's like once they meet their quota, they stop printing it as much. But
Yeah.
but
and there's some
but
books it's just they just didn't print enough of them, and then they just
that and then there's some books that we call evergreen that's always going to be in print because they just always sell. They just always sell. Like
It's usually like jumping on points for
Like-
characters.
Yeah,
new
popular
New
stories.
52 Batman, New
Yeah.
52 Batman. Those 2 volumes will always be in print. You will
Yeah.
never.
Batman Year One, like
Green Lantern by Jeff Johns will always be in print. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very rare that you find
Probably
jumping
like
on
his
points.
Flash run, Grant Morrison's Batman, all those will always
Yeah,
be.
they'll always be. It's mainly like the smaller omnis. They will be in print most of the time because it's a lot to print those big ones. Like I'm surprised Blackest Night has been in print as long as it's been because that thing is like
That's
this thick.
huge, bro.
Yeah, but it is
So-
one of the. It's probably one of the most popular DC events.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
if not the
It's
most
it's
popular.
epic. I need to reread it.
and I
only
mean
have the
there's
trade.
some
gas, bro.
things too like with licensing issues to make them go out of print. Like last year they printed an Omni Savage Avengers, but Marvel doesn't have the rights to Conan anymore. So they literally only had one printing of that and it sold out. That's like a $400 book right now.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Conan, I just picked up my first Conan book. I've never read any Conan. So
The only bit
I'm
of
gonna
Conan
tap
I've
in.
read is Savage Avengers, but
Dude,
Dude, who did Marvel sell him to? Or like
I don't know. But Marvel don't have the rights to him anymore.
that's interesting.
ooh, oh, I think I have that actually.
I think it came out fairly recently. It was just last time I was at my
Low key?
LCS. They were
I think
telling
I
me
found
about
it in
it.
like a
But check- I mean, dude,
pack or
it's-
something.
It's all black and white.
That LCS that I go to for Omni, sometimes they have a Savage Avengers there. I may have to grab that before someone else gets smarter.
Ooh, shit go crazy, low key.
See, like I've been interested in Conan, but like I don't know enough about
yeah, no,
him.
that was me. I had
don't
no
know shit
idea what
about
it
it.
was.
I
and
know,
the
yeah.
owner at my LCS started telling me a little bit about him and started telling me about this book and that it's a great jumping on point for people, I guess. So yeah, if you want to check out Conan, check out the Savage Sword of Conan, Battle of the Black Stone.
Word.
Sounds gas.
That's what they told me. It's a fantastic jumping on point, and one of the owners of my LCS is a big Conan fan. So I mean, the art, it
Word.
looks nuts. Like it is looking
apparently Conan's a big thing because he has like a series of like 12 Omnis.
yeah, no, I mean he's a very, very popular.
You know,
player.
I
I mean,
don't-
he's
you know, I
he
don't-
got action figures and everything like that. But yeah, no, I'll tap into this, I guess, and I'll let you.
He's been around for a long time. Yeah.
long time, yeah. His first appearance is unbelievably expensive.
It is.
Unbelievably expensive.
And I don't think there's ever been a movie or animated appearance of
I
him
think-
at all.
Wasn't Arnold in one? Didn't he play Conan one time? Arnold
Arnold?
Schwarzenegger? Yeah. I could have swore he played him.
I don't.
That
Did he?
sounds.
I've never
looking it up.
It was either that or He-Man.
I think it's He-Man. I think there is a He-Man movie, but I don't think it's Arnold.
I'm not seeing any Conan like live action stuff. So
I could be tripping then.
I don't-
think
yeah, I don't
might,
think
it
Conan
might be
has
it might
anything.
be it might
everyone
be-
comment down below. Noah's tripping.
Yeah,
Noah's
Noah's
is
tripping.
weaker.
No, are you picking up that Animal Man and Swamp Thing? Dude, I'm telling you,
I got Animal Man.
dude, of all the
Hey.
events I've read, Rot World was freaking amazing. dude.
So Animal Man by Jeff Lemire.
Dude just hopped up.
This is the right one, right?
Yeah, that's the right one.
Okay, just making sure.
Yo, I gotta read some Animal Man.
Animal
All
Man
right, what
is-
else we got here?
Dude, Jeff Lemire's Animal Man is insane. It's
That's
like
what I
the
want to
most-
read.
It's
It's probably the
Yeah.
most grotesque, like.
I was flipping
DC
through it
book
when I
I've read.
had it. I was
Dang.
flipping through it when I was walking up to the desk the other day. Dude, I mean, there's people just like opened up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I need to read that too because I haven't read any Swamp Thing. I haven't read.
Dude, it's good.
I've only read Alan Moore's run.
I would
Well,
say-
like the
I would
first
say
half.
New
Yeah,
52.
Yeah, I
like
haven't
the
read
first
all
half.
of. I haven't read.
New
that much
52
yet.
Swamp Thing is a good intro because it goes through his whole like origin again, and I think it doesn't like differentiate too much from the classic. Like with the New 52
Word.
stuff, it doesn't really change much about his classic origin.
Nancy Collins
Okay,
has a black
okay.
label Swamp Thing that I've been interested in, but I don't know. I don't know.
I think Jeff Lemire has one too. It's like a black label. It's like the
Word.
I think
green
that sounds
hell
right.
or something like that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Word.
All right, huge fat nuts with the question: is it possible?
Yeah.
Is it possible to get more vlogs from you guys, like vlogging your trips to your LCSs on New Comic Book Day and then showing a haul afterwards? Maybe you guys could edit all of y'all's trips into one video and post it weekly.
Ooh.
Hey.
Me and Brandon talked about that when he was out here.
That would be dope, actually.
That's definitely a good idea. So
More
yeah,
work for
fantastic
Nate, yeah,
idea.
I'm for it.
I have
Yeah,
like 3 or
for
4
real.
YouTube videos on this right now that are in the works. So
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's definitely something I've thought about is kind of having us all post, like do a little vlog for our New Comic Book Days, and then I can piece it
Word.
together and upload it to the Hall of Nerds. No guarantees, but that's definitely something I've thought about, and that could very much be in the works. It's a fantastic idea. Shout out Huge Fat Nuts.
And then when I move, you will be getting more vlog content.
Oh yeah.
But-
Once Brandon's
Let's go.
here, we're gonna be freaking making all types of content.
Pause.
All right, all right.
Play.
All right, resume. No.
Crazy.
Just to touch back on the X-Men thing, it looks like some people responded to him in the Discord as well. So anyone watching here, Kryptonic Man says, my personal favorite X-Men omnis are New X-Men by Morrison, Astonishing X-Men by Whedon, X-Men by Hickman, Uncanny X-Men Volume 2. That volume of Uncanny has the iconic stories like the Dark Phoenix saga and Days of Future Past. So boom,
Word,
there you
yeah.
go. There's some good stuff. Shout out Kryptonic Man. Let's see. Mitchell's Nerd Talk. Shout out Mitchell for real,
Shout
man.
out Mitchell, bro.
Yeah, shout out Mitchell.
Dope content, brother.
Question for the podcast. What is your favorite character or characters to read versus what are your favorite characters to see in live action / animation? Keep up the great work, guys. Appreciate you. That's a good question.
That is a good
I'd say it's
question.
probably Flash and Flash. Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah, Batman and Batman.
like my favorite live action and animated characters, regardless of like who they are, it's always speedsters, almost certainly. If you have an ounce of lightning abilities and an ounce of speed, you're gonna be my favorite to watch. I mean, y'all see the drip, but either way,
Yeah.
let me think here. I mean,
I feel like for me,
Batman's up
reading
there for sure.
indies is like better in the sense because like if I read DC or Marvel, I can go watch a Spider-Man movie or watch a
Yeah.
Batman movie.
Yeah.
But like reading indies, I feel more attached to the characters in a way.
Yeah,
That is fair.
that's kind of what I was thinking with my answer. I was gonna say, like, I'm on Compendium 3 of Spawn right now, and not even just because that Spawn movie was terrible, but just reading and the artwork in it is amazing. The depiction of emotions through the characters is amazing.
Do-
Like you can it feels like the characters you're looking at have like a real soul. But for watching movies, I'm gonna say surprise, surprise, Deadpool, just because I'm a huge stunt guy and the humor is just on par for everything that I find.
It's very rare that a movie beats like the book. Like,
Yeah,
For
Yeah.
sure. But some animated movies have, like
some
Batman
yes,
the Long
it's rare,
Halloween.
but it happens.
Yeah.
Like Batman the Long Halloween, pretty on par with the book for me personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman Year One, on
Yeah.
par.
I'll say final answer off the top of my head. Favorite characters to read, Superman and Flash. Favorite characters to watch, quite literally any speedster.
Yeah.
Batman and Batman.
If we're including like stuff we've been reading recently, my favorite ones to read, it's probably Rook and probably Superman right now. I know that's wild, but dude, Rook is God, I love
Rook's
reading, bro.
fantastic. Yeah.
And then it just
He's my
stuff in
favorite
live
book,
action got to be Spider-Man. He's the goat.
Spider-Man, yeah.
I respect that. Oh yeah, Spider-Man will definitely be up there for reading too, but that's a great question. Shout out Mitchell. If y'all ain't know about Mitchell, check him out on TikTok, all that good stuff. Either way, next question.
Oh, wait, really quick. Have y'all? I know I asked last night, but I don't know if any of y'all saw it. Have y'all seen the new Transformers yet?
No.
No,
No.
Dude,
I might be going today.
I
maybe.
think we keep
Freaking
forgetting.
amazing.
I got home
Like
last night at 10 p.m.
the animated one.
from the
yes, dude. Look, I went into this and
I'm
was like,
hyped. I wanna see
I
it,
didn't
yeah.
think I was gonna like
I've been
it,
meaning it.
to be honest, because it was like animated. It genuinely is the best Transformers movie in my opinion.
Impossible.
You know, I've heard
Impossible.
I've been hearing fantastic things.
The end gave me goosebumps. That's how good it was.
That's
Like,
good.
it
That,
was-
you know, that's great and everything. Does Megan Fox work on a car in that one?
No, but Scarlett Johansson's a robot.
Yeah, but like we don't see Scarlet. So you know what I mean? I rest my case.
But you know she's in there.
That's fair.
Yeah, but like it's different hearing Megan Fox voice something and then her being
Listen,
like,
just
wow, you
trust
got those
me,
headers,
you're,
man.
You're going especially if you're a Transformers fan, because I'm not even a big Transformers fan. You're gonna see that movie. It's like at the end of the movie, you're gonna be sitting there like,
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm hyped. I've been wanting.
I'm hyped.
I just
Yeah.
I was
Coolest
traveling
things
last
you've
week,
done
so I
with it.
couldn't. But I'm definitely going to be seeing it this week. But next up from Alex DeLion, rank these artist duos. This is
Ooh.
actually kind of crazy. That
wait,
we
writer artist duos or just
Yeah.
just artists?
we got
Okay.
3 different. Yeah, rank these writer artist duos. Love the content. Keep it coming. Appreciate you. Jeff
Cheers,
Loeb,
brother.
Tim Sale, Tom Taylor, Bruno Redondo, Mark Wade, Dan Mora. I think it's Loeb, Sale, Wade, Mora, Taylor, Redondo. I think Wade and Mora could potentially take Loeb and Sale, but I don't know. In my opinion, Loeb and Sale are the creative.
I
people.
agree
Well,
with exactly what
yeah.
you said.
Yeah.
I agree,
Yeah.
but I also think that I think in like more iconic, it would be Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb, but in like pure just like how good it looks and enjoyability, I really would put Mark Wade and Dan Moore over.
Kind of
And
agree with that.
I
if
don't
we're-
blame you.
But
I
if
don't
we're
blame
going
you.
on like how iconic they are, I agree with that ranking.
Yeah.
completely.
But in
That's
my
tough.
opinion,
That's
too,
tough.
I just
That's
think
tough.
Loeb and Sale. I mean, you ask people what's your favorite Superman book? A lot of people are going to say For All Seasons. You ask people
True.
what's your favorite Batman book is, a lot of people are going to say Long Halloween. I mean, you ask me what their
Facts.
favorite Spider-Man book is. A lot of people are
Spider-Man
going to say
Blue.
Spider-Man Blue, Daredevil Yellow, all these stuff. Like
Yeah.
they're the
That's
most
fair,
legendary creative duo in my opinion. I think they're the best.
Yeah.
But I do think Wade and Mora are right there. They're right there,
I
and
agree.
especially with
Facts.
World's Finest.
And
that
Absolute
put them
Power,
right
yeah.
there. And now Absolute
And-
Power is happening, and now they're going to do Justice League, and now it's going to
And-
be.
That's what I'm
I think
saying.
you
right
got
there.
to throw Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo in the top 5.
I was gonna say you
Oh,
could
yeah?
put George Perez and Marv Wolfman in the
Oh
top
yeah,
five,
there's
too.
so many other
Yeah.
there's so many other duos out there that are just unbelievable.
There
Oh,
are,
Jeff Johns and Ivan Reyes. They did Green Lantern.
They
Or
did Black
Jeff
Knight.
Johns and
Yeah, they
Gary
did.
Frank.
Yeah,
I was going to say
Do it
Jeff
too.
Johns and
There's
Ethan Van Sciver. You know what I
Jeff
mean?
Johns and
From
Jason
Jeff
Jeff
Flash.
Johns and anyone.
Jeff Johnson, anybody.
Yeah,
Jeff
for
Johns.
real. That's facts. That's facts.
And then another question from Alex Dalian. With the unfortunate news of Daniel Warren Johnson leaving Transformers after issue 24, do you guys think that this could be the beginning of the end of the Energon universe, or do you think they'll find someone to keep that side of the universe moving? To be honest, from my perspective, I'm not too worried about it because we just got issue 12. That's a whole nother year of Daniel Warren Johnson Transformer.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
dude, with the movie
Yeah,
especially,
like
they're
it
gonna
could
keep
be
pushing
the end
comics.
of. I mean, they could be going towards the end of the Energon universe, but I don't really think.
I
that's
don't
the
think
case.
so, especially with G.I. Joe starting in November.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
every other book is still, like, Void Rivals is still going on.
Yeah.
And then they're going to have more spin-offs from G.I. Joe. I don't
Agreed.
think
But I
so.
will
But
say,
like-
it is very unfortunate that
It's
Daniel
Yeah.
also
Warren
like
Johnson's leaving,
marketing.
but-
Like the first thing I wanted to do when I finished watching that movie was go read a Transformers comic.
And
That's
you
the
should.
first-
You should pick up the
That's the
recent
first
cut.
thing I want to do. So they're not going to stop making it.
Do we
especially
know
when
where
this big
Daniel
movie
Warren
just came
Johnson's
out.
going?
I mean, he's he's not. What do you mean? Like he's currently writing
Like,
his new
in,
book.
like
and
in a
Well,
year.
Well,
So
that's
you
what I'm.
mean-
That's what I'm saying.
He's
Is he
probably
moving
just-
to another indie title or something.
it's
or-
either that. It's
Probably.
probably. I mean, probably, or he's also just like. I mean, 24
it-
issues is a long run.
You-
so he's
you
just
could
like,
also look at it
That's
this
what
way.
he had planned out, and then it's
Yeah.
just
You could look at it as maybe he's doing a different Energon book, too.
yeah, totally.
I'm
never
in there.
know.
Anything
Yeah.
DWJ is on right now, bro. I'm in there.
Like,
I
I
love
get
DWJ.
Transformers is like all the robots, but like imagine an Optimus Prime like Solo.
Yeah.
Or like a Blue Beetle
Oh,
Solo.
I'm
Dude,
You
that
know
would be
surprised
what
there
I mean?
hasn't
Like,
been a. I'm
that'd
surprised
be
there hasn't been a
dope.
Snake Eyes yet. Like so.
He's on the way. He's
I
on the
feel-
way.
I feel like
If
we're
you're
saying-
reading-
coming.
if you're reading
He's coming.
Scarlet, if you're reading Scarlet, he on the way.
He's
But
coming.
I mean, he'll definitely be in GI Joe, I think. But
Yeah, 100%.
yeah, no, Daniel Warren Johnson is fan-frickin-tastic. I'm basically one book away from him becoming my favorite writer, and not even writer, creator, comic book
I'm
creator.
currently looking for Space Mullet. I really want to
Dude,
read that.
it's not because it originally was impossible to find because it was his
Yeah.
first ever web comic, and it finally got published by Dark Horse, and it never got reprinted. It was impossible to find. An Image just reprinted. I think it was Image.
Word.
I need to. I
Image
need
just
to read
reprinted
Murder
it
Falcon.
earlier this year. Oh, Mortar Falcon is so fucking gas.
I need to
Oh
read
my
it
God,
so bad.
I'm not fucking around. I don't be fucking tearing up in comics that often. I was fucking, dude. Oh my God.
Hey,
died.
if y'all are wanting to get on the Daniel Warren Johnson train and be like at the start of something, the moon is following us.
Yes.
Gas.
I can't wait to read it,
yes,
bro.
yes,
I
yes.
can't
It's a
wait to read it.
fantastic
It
issue.
was
It's
gas.
dude.
Fantastic
It hit
first issue.
right
But-
at the end. Right at the end, it just hits you, and you're like, "Whoa!"
I'm telling you.
I gotta go back to the
Nate
comic
has
book shop and get it.
single-handedly converted me into a DWJ fan, bro.
Dude.
Do a power bomb was the first thing I read, besides like transform, bro. Do
I
a
hope
power
you-
bomb is peak.
Brandon,
telling
I hope you find it because I went to 2 LCS shops yesterday. Neither one of them had the moon is
I
following us.
got
I'm
the
glad
last
I
one at
pulled
my
it,
shop.
bro.
Really? Oh,
I'm glad I
both of those you
pulled
went to
it.
didn't have it.
Neither one. The one of them
Bro.
had one variant and it was like trash because it was the last book.
Dude,
Daniel Warren Johnson on
He-
freaking top.
I can
Tyler
order it
Roslow
online.
is
I'm sure.
awesome.
I'm sure
Yeah.
Josh has some probably.
Probably, yeah.
mine had like 11 more A covers.
Really?
If you want one.
No, I got it. I got
Yeah,
it.
no,
right-
here's what's now on the docket, y'all.
I got
the
it right
Daniel Warren
here.
Johnson.
Are those all DWJ?
On the docket, yes, sir.
Got it right
There's
here.
that
Yeah,
space-
dude,
what
I
is it?
want to read Space Mullet so
There's
bad.
that space mullet Stu was just talking about. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna read first because I just finished Murder Falcon recently, and so I'm
What are
gonna
those other
tap into
two?
another one. But yeah, that dude. I mean, that all blue art.
Oh. So he
But
does
yeah, no, then we
everything
got
on
that-
these books, right?
And then we got Mike Spicer. Daniel Warren Johnson. This is all Daniel Warren. Space Bullet. This is
Word.
100%
That's why I
Daniel
want to
Warren
read
Johnson.
it,
Yeah,
bro.
art, like story, art, and colors. But then Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. I mean, that's I'm gonna back up to that question as well. Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer is a creative duo that is up there for fucking ever, dog. They are amazing. Almost every single Daniel Warren Johnson book is, whether it's illustrated by him or not, most of them are colored by Mike Spicer.
Yeah.
Off topic, I just had like 8 different people text me on Snapchat. I'm assuming the person who hacks my account is texting a whole bunch of people right now.
Crazy.
Let me see.
Bro, another
What are
duo.
those?
Not Hickman.
Hey.
Kirkman and Otley, bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
Big.
Malik Neighbors just scored. Let's go.
Oh,
Hey,
I thought you were gonna say an elite duo was Danny
Extremity?
Dimes and Malik Neighbors.
And then we got Extremity. I'm psyched. I think this is going to be the next read.
Word.
But,
Dude, we freaking got demolished by the Jets on Thursday night.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Daniel Warren Johnson. If you haven't
Maybe
read
if
any
they
Daniel
would
Warren
start
Johnson, you
Drake
played
May.
yourself.
Maybe they should start Drake May and stop starting Jacoby Brissett, and we might do some good. You know,
all I know is Elite's taking an L this week in fantasy. Elite, if you're watching this, hold that,
dude,
buddy.
I'm already giving up on fantasy because like the injuries have just been destroying my team. Christian McCaffrey's been out. Dude, my quarterback got hurt week one. Then I pick up another quarterback week 2, and he gets hurt in week 2, and I'm like, dude, I just don't even know what to do anymore. Like, it's like I know how to play fantasy. It's just they keep getting hurt.
I could give you a quarterback. What you got? I got crazy quarterbacks.
I got.
We're getting
Baker.
slaughtered by the Packers right now, dude. I can't believe this.
I actually have 3 quarterbacks, I think. Unless I dropped one.
I got Baker and CJ Stroud. So yeah.
I have Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and one more. Why am I blanking? Oh,
Damn,
Herbert.
okay.
I got Herbert.
Damn, this dude just took all the QBs.
Yeah.
I did.
I'll give you CJ Stroud for
Dude,
Burrow.
what, dude? Being a
For
Titans
Burrow.
fan, it's so difficult, bro. It's so difficult.
Dude, I love
Dude,
not getting
what do you
upset.
think Will Levis is gonna do this week?
Dude, Will Levis, I'm telling you right now,
That
stick
shit is the
D on the
funniest,
field,
dude.
bro. Get Will Levis.
That is
out of
the
here,
funniest thing I've ever seen
Bro
in
got his,
NFL, bro. That picture,
floppy toppy leaked, and then he just forgot how to play football.
bro, that was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Y'all speaking about the fantasy football though, man. I haven't even looked at it all.
Will
Shit.
Levis is a clown. Hey, Will Levis, if you're watching, get off the field, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm getting bodied right now.
Who you playing?
Who am I playing?
Yeah. Well, Will Levis gets paid millions and millions of dollars, and then goes home to his supermodel girlfriend. So I think I
Yeah,
don't think he's
well,
too worried about
Will
it.
Levis needs to get his pay cut, brother. He is trash.
I'm playing
I'm telling you,
Frankie,
stick Brandon out there.
Oh damn, yeah, Frankie beat me last
but I mean,
year.
I've only had,
Oh, it's
I've only had 3
Last time I
people
checked, I was
play
beating
so far.
Zane, which is crazy because Zane.
Dude,
And in my other league, let's see.
he's just not. Will Levis is not up to par, bro. He's just,
he just
not.
doesn't have the will.
Nah, bro. If you're being brought down in the backfield, when is it ever okay to flick the ball to try to make a play? Bro flicked it
why are
straight
you-
into bro's hands and he took it to the house.
Just
All
go
I heard-
down.
All I heard was that nose in somebody's backfield and he's flicking it. That's what I heard.
Some
I
wild
can't believe
shit.
this, man.
Hey, yeah.
Why did Stu
And
just
then-
have a
And
receiver
then
that he
Georgia, we play Bama next week.
I'm winning on
Work.
my my other league though, so we're good. I keep on like I've been 2 leagues. I've like, and both weeks now, like I've won one. First week I won one, lost one. The next week I opposite.
Are
I'm
the
down-
Bucks beating the Broncos right now? I have money on that game.
If you're a real comic book
Probably.
fan like me,
My
you have
fucking
no idea what
Broncos
these guys are
suck.
talking
I'm
about.
down.
Bro,
I'm
I
down by
swear to God, I
6
need the
against
Broncos to
Jose.
lose. So we do this thing at work. It's like you're telling, are they losing?
It's 17-7 Broncos. Let's go, bonus.
Hey,
No,
hey.
dude, listen, we have this thing called
That's what Tennessee's losing by 17-7 Packers.
we have like a pool at work. So there's like 20 people in it, and everyone puts in $20. And then every week you guess a team to win, and if you lose, you get eliminated. And the way it works is you can only pick a winning team once.
My mom did that at work one time. And
Dude,
had
I should have picked the Raiders over the Panthers. Why would I
Hey,
trust
hey,
Baker
hey,
Mayfield?
hey, there's plenty of time. There's
cool.
it's not even, it's minute and a half left in the first half. Like, so there's still a whole
okay,
half
yeah,
of football.
I trust Baker.
There's a whole half of football. But Baker's low even.
Baker's been cooking, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
The Browns messed
Baker,
up.
hey,
He
been
for
been
Massage
baking.
Watson.
He hasn't been cooking, he been baking.
Bacon.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Let's see what other question we got. We got 2 more questions from Charles.
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 There's 2 Z's, so Charles.
Charles.
If you couldn't read one of these three, Marvel, DC, Indie, which would you choose?
If you
So
could,
you
or
If I
couldn't.
could
couldn't,
not.
couldn't. So you could
Marvel.
only read the remaining two publishers.
Ooh, wait, there's
I'm
Ultimate and
taking
Marvel.
Marvel. I'm taking Marvel out of there.
Yeah, same.
I-
Sadly, but I am.
Taking Marvel out of there.
Because the
Got to.
one thing I enjoy from Marvel right now, or two things, is Spider-Man related or Ultimate Universe related.
I'm about to say Ultimate Universe is really the only
The way
thing
I
playing
see
in
it is,
Marvel.
it's like if I get rid of like indie, I'm losing a lot of stuff outside of superheroes. But if I get rid of Marvel, I still have all my DC
That's what I'm-
superheroes,
yeah.
and I have all my other like
Marvel's
It's
gotta go.
tough. It's tough because I mean, if I'm assuming based off the question, it's not like current stuff. It's just all
All time.
So like, never
Oh,
read
yeah.
another Marvel book.
Yeah, I can't think of a Marvel book I need to read.
I
There's so
never
much
would've
DC
read
That's
stuff
fair.
Marvel.
I'm
I've
just
never
I'm
read,
still
so-
a big Marvel fan.
Yeah.
Like I definitely would say Mac is the biggest Marvel fan here.
Are you
And
getting
then
rid
the
of
rest of
DC,
us are
Mac?
pretty big DC
Oh,
fans.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, that's not-
I'm
It's
a very big
probably-
Spider-Man fan.
Yeah, exactly. That's
but-
my thing. Like I've said this before on the podcast multiple times. I'm a DC guy. I'm a huge Marvel guy, but like my love for Spider-Man alone almost compares to my love for like all of DC.
Factual.
Even though DC is
Yeah.
like, I'm definitely a DC guy.
Yeah.
But like, and Hulk too. Spider-Man, Hulk, and Blade. Those three enough. My love for them can compare to my love for the entirety of the DC universe.
Mhm.
But I'll have to take Marvel out, unfortunately.
Gotta take
But
Marvel.
I'm definitely I wouldn't be opposed to taking out Indie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Just because
wait,
like at the
hold
end of the
on.
day, I
Whoa,
love
whoa, whoa,
superheroes.
whoa.
Yeah.
And like that's what got me into this. But now
That's
like
why I
'cause
keep wanting to
nowadays, in my opinion, I think indies are running this shit. They're where the best stories
Facts.
are.
That's what I was about to
nowadays.
say.
But like
Nowadays, indies
all
tend to be my
time
favorite book.
comics.
I don't know.
Great
don't
question.
know.
Let us know
It's-
if y'all are still watching. Let us know down below what you think.
Let them know that all the rest of these guys are tripping. You true Marvel stands out there.
Yeah. No, and that is fair. It's
And then
that's-
go pick up a
listen,
DC comic so you can realize that DC.
There you go.
But no
Ah.
Spider-Man? Imagine.
Yeah, see,
no
that's what I'm
Spider-Man.
struggling
That's
with.
what I'm
No
saying.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
is crazy. Like,
I'm
no
good on
See,
every
Spider-Man-
night.
if you take out Marvel, you've never read Spider-Man Blue, and that
like
hurts.
Spider-Man, Hulk, and and a little
That
bit of
hurts a
Blade, but
lot.
Spider-Man and Hulk in particular.
Yeah, because when I think of superheroes, I think of Spider-Man, Superman, and Batman. Those are the first
Facts.
three that always come to
Yeah.
my mind.
Those
So
are
I
on
kind
Mount
of
Rushmore.
agree that I
Oh,
would
wait.
probably take out indies because, like, looking
Yeah.
around my
It
room,
just sucks, but
I have one shelf of indies and everything else is Marvel. And
Who's your
DC.
number 4 on your Mount Rushmore of superheroes? Because obviously
Wonder
Batman,
Woman.
Spider-Man, are
Wonder Woman.
I,
Nah, it's-
100,000% Wonder Woman.
It's
Yeah, I
Wonder
agree.
Woman.
I don't know. To be fair, I
So-
haven't read a ton of Wonder Woman. That might be why I'm
Second,
not-
close, two close seconds. Hulk
Hulk and Wolverine.
and Wolverine.
I agree with that.
And then I think
But-
you can also put like Flash kind of close.
Flash
Like,
is close, but it's
right
like
below Wolverine and Hulk though.
'Cause I
yeah.
agree. I
The
think I
only-
think it's pretty consensus that like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. Those are like
My
the
thing-
top 3 superheroes of all time.
Yeah.
And then my thing about Wonder Woman is she's by far, it doesn't even come close. Like regardless of if you're a fan of the character or not, it doesn't even come close. She is by far the most popular female character in the
Absolutely.
history of female
Absolutely.
characters.
Absolutely.
And like
Yeah.
what she stands for and everything like that. She's by far, in my opinion, not only the most popular in my opinion, though, she's the greatest female character.
I
I
will
agree.
100% I will 100% agree that it's Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and Wonder Woman. But for me, the only reason why I would put
Jason
Flash there
Todd.
is nah, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
They're not allowed
unfortunately,
to be up there if they haven't had one good run.
yeah, for real. The only reason I would put Flash there is because the entire DC universe literally hangs on the shoelaces.
Hey, yeah,
of
no, and I'm
theirs.
with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
with you on that.
I agree on importance. But
Like, my thing,
in
yeah, like,
terms of
almost obviously
I
I'm a
get it.
man and I can't really
Yeah.
speak on it, but I'd like to say the vast majority of just like girls in the world
Facts,
at
yeah.
one point in their life loved Wonder Woman and were inspired.
Exactly.
Let me-
Plus, I feel like it comes
So,
down to
like,
if
and
you
obviously-
walk up to someone on the street and ask them 5 basic questions about this character, and then know them not being a comic fan or a movie fan, them just being a random person, would they know
Yeah.
5 questions about this character? And I feel like Wonder Woman, Wolverine, and
Mhm.
Hulk are good for that 4th spot because
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got
Hulk
to
and Wolverine 100%.
like I said, I
that's the-
agree. It's Wonder Woman. I agree.
I
it's Wonder
wanna
Woman.
branch off a little bit. What's your Mount Rushmore of sidekicks?
Robin's easily up
Robin
there.
is
Robin.
easily number
Robin
one.
has to be up there.
Robin.
I think
I
Kid
would
Flash.
say
Flash.
Robin, Kid Flash.
I'm
Do y'all
trying to think of
consider-
Marvel. Are there any
y'all
big? Like, I
consider-
guess
y'all
you can do
consider
Bucky
Miles?
Barnes. I think Bucky Barnes is a pretty
Bucky?
important one.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
Bucky,
then
yeah.
Miles Morales has to be up there.
Is
He's
he
not a side-
sidekick
He's
though?
not a sidekick.
He started out that way.
Spider Boy.
Spider Boy.
I think Miles
That
Morales
that is true. He did start out that way, but so did Robin, to where now he's Nightwing.
Exactly.
Okay,
You
but,
know,
we,
like-
but we still have Robin up
But
there.
he's
though.
not popular as
Well,
a
but
sidekick.
it's
He's
a
popular
different
as his own
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know then. I don't know.
I think
Dick
Robin is a
Grayson.
guaranteed number one.
Dick
Yeah,
Grayson.
Robin is number
Damian
one.
Wayne, Jason Todd, Tim Drake.
Drake.
I
that's
can't
all
believe
Robin.
y'all are.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
no, Jason
Robin,
Todd
Robin,
doesn't
Robin,
get to
Robin.
be up there.
I
Robin,
personally
Robin.
think
Up there.
there's two Robins on the list. I think Dick Grayson and Damian are both on my list.
Well, I just put Robin as a generic.
Yeah, me too.
like,
I agree with
best-
that.
I mean,
If we're just
Robin,
going generic sidekicks.
Robin, Kid Flash.
Bucky Barnes, I think, is very like.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
but to
can't
be
believe-
fair, there's not a lot of Marvel characters that have sidekicks,
Sidekicks.
like that, you know.
yeah. I mean,
I-
Ironheart is technically a sidekick, but not like,
But
really.
I would put Spider Boy up there way before I would
Oh,
put Ironheart up there.
Kate Bishop is a good sidekick, but I wouldn't put her on
That-
my Mount Rushmore.
Mac, what were you saying?
I can't believe y'all are leaving out Omni Boy.
Oh,
Omni
Oh my
Boy.
Aqualad.
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 Speedy. Trying to think. Who else has sidekicks?
Sam Wilson, Falcon is a
Yeah, I
sidekick,
thought about him too.
but he's
Yeah.
not anymore. He's not
Honestly, I
anymore.
think Bucky is a more like relevant sidekick though.
Yeah.
Just because he was like a kid and then he died and became the Winter Soldier and
Hawks, my hero.
If we're
don't
going
know.
MCU, Spider Man is Iron Man's sidekick, so we could. Do
Oh my
that.
God.
There we go. Iron Lad.
But, you know.
I
I
might
just-
go Speedy or Aqualad might be. Or one no
Yeah.
Donna Troy. One of them.
Oh, yeah. that's true.
Didn't Supergirl like start off as a sidekick to Superman, like in a way?
I don't
But that's
think-
the same Miles Morales argument then, though.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see. That's the thing. I
I
don't.
think you
Superboy?
gotta go. I think you gotta go. Robin, Bucky Barnes. What's his
Kid Flash.
Kid Flash?
Robin,
and
this
is-
probably.
My list: Robin, Kid Flash, Bucky Barnes, Spider Boy. Haha.
That's
I'm
fair.
just- I'm gonna
You know what?
go-
I'm there.
Haha.
I'm just gonna go with the four main Young Justice heroes: Superboy, Aqualad, Robin, Kid Flash.
I could throw Aqualad.
I've
That's
got
fair.
I've got a
That's
weird
fair.
question. Would you, especially reading this Hulk run right now, would you consider Bruce Banner a sidekick to the Hulk?
Wait a minute. Mac is cook. Hang on. Wait a second. That is
Because
a
there-
very
Because right
accurate.
now he's the fractured son, and they are literally two different people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that's
two
not-
different
Bruce
people.
Banner is legit doing stuff to help out the Hulk. In a sense, for
Question.
the most
I'd
part.
say I'd
Bro-
honestly I'd kind
Branch
of
off question.
the other
Does
way.
that
as
apply
well.
to Moon Knight?
Okay, wait. I'm
Moon
not
Knight is
reading
Khonshu's sidekick?
I'm not reading
Yeah.
this. Is he inside of his head or is he outside of his head?
No.
Well, here's my
So,
thing. Here's my thing. I
It's-
think
okay,
I
so
think
right now he's stuck. He's kind of stuck in the Hulk, but the beginning of the run he's able to be both. But right
Yeah.
now he's like, well, especially now he's stuck in the Hulk.
I
Yeah,
don't consider it a
it's-
sidekick unless they're two separate entities.
Yeah.
Like, out, like
Yeah,
away from
that's-
I
each
see
other.
where you're coming from though. That's
Yeah.
that's an interesting point.
Because like Moon Knight, his personalities wouldn't be sidekicks. They would just be
Not his
different versions of
personalities. Moon Knight and Khonshu.
themselves.
He's a
Oh,
sidekick of Khonshu. Would he
I
not
guess
be?
he
I
would
wouldn't
be.
say he's a sidekick.
he's
because
not
like an
Khonshu
avatar.
doesn't.
Yeah, he's not
Khonshu
the
doesn't really
So,
fight.
okay, that's why I'm asking. Like,
yeah,
I'm
like
just
Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing
curious.
isn't a sidekick of the Green. He's just a reincarnation.
Yeah.
He's-
So I mean, like
Moon
John
Knight
John
is
John
the
Kent
fist
could
of
be one.
Khonshu.
John Kent.
John Kent could have been one,
Yeah.
like Miles, but now he's
Yeah,
Superman.
But now he's
so-
Superman. So
Crypto.
Crypto. That's a good one.
Yes.
Actually, that's a good shout.
Would you consider that a sidekick?
Yes, I would.
Yeah,
I would
100%.
absolutely
I
consider
didn't know
that.
if Super Pets count as a sidekick, but yeah, I put Crypto up there.
For sure. So Ace the Bat Hound.
Maybe they be saving
he's
the
up
day.
there. He's up there.
Dude, honestly, I love Ace, but in terms of just like relevance and like how iconic they are, Crypto wipes the floor with Ace.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
Crypto's
we
a-
all watch the Crypto Superdog. podcast.
Brandon's
Of
my
course,
sidekick. Brandon's
bro,
my
of course.
sidekick.
That animated
Hey,
Crypto
Stu's
show
mine.
was
Stu's mine,
peak.
bruh.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
y'all know what Tinkerbell is like to Peter Pan. That's like Stu. He's
All right,
sitting
that
up
was
there, you know
crazy.
what I'm saying?
Nah.
Whoa.
Too far,
We're
too
all
far, too
Mac's
far.
sidekick.
So I'm the reason. I'm the reason you
Mac
fly.
has
huh?
like Mac has the motorcycle
Yeah.
and there's like 5 of those sidecars. And we just sit in the sidecars.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. All right, we got one more question from the Discord.
Uno mas. Uno mas.
Well,
Uno mas. If you guys could make your own comic book series about your own character, what would it be about? I think people have asked this before.
Like
Nate,
an original
Nate.
character?
Off the top of my head, I
It's the
don't know.
Viking samurai.
No, I was literally just gonna say. Brandon gave me a good idea one time. For those that don't know, I'm half Korean.
One time. The only time Brandon's ever had a good idea.
Also true.
I have
But no, for those that don't know, I'm half Korean, half Swedish, and so kind of like where he gave me the idea of like having a character that kind of builds on those tropes. And we got like a dude who has like weren't we thinking like a specific weapon that can change from like an axe
Yeah,
to
he'd be like a half
sword
Viking, half
to
samurai.
yeah,
and
that
it'd be,
kind
like,
of
the
vibe,
connection
and
between the warring clans or whatever.
that would be.
And
So
his weapons
maybe
could,
maybe
like,
something
switch
like
from,
that.
like-
Yeah, exactly. Like he's swinging a katana to like slice through someone or something, and then all of a sudden he like turns it around and it's an axe, and he like chops someone's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For me, it's like imagine a character that's a spy, but also a guinea pig. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Okay. What if
But other than that, Speedster.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
I would
Wait, what?
actually.
What if you called it G-Force?
Ooh.
Oh,
Brandon
like the
might be
G
cooking.
spot, but like.
Oh, but never mind.
Wait, what's that?
Yeah, Nate, keep that to yourself.
You
No, I
saw
know
the thought process.
I know exactly what was happening, bro.
No, but it also, I've had the idea that I'd love to make if I did were to make a comic book, I've always had the idea of, I don't know anything about backstory or character like design or anything like that, but they would be a martial artist with phasing abilities.
Heck yeah. Me and Mac were working on a
Phasing
comic when he
through
was
a
here.
jab. Oh my, bro. Oh, wait a minute.
Kitty Pryde with hands,
Barry
Yeah.
Allen with hands.
pretty much.
Me and Mac had an idea for a comic. We got the first issue kind of mapped out, but
Mhm.
we haven't finished writing it yet.
Okay, so then stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
I don't
Me
want
and
to
Stu
announce it.
recorded our first
Copyright.
clip doing a motion one, so.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
Don't act so surprised. Don't act
This
like
is
Wait,
the
what'd you do?
craziest shit ever. Hey, we were looking for sus clips earlier. Yeah.
Boom, there you go.
Here's the
Oh,
stuff.
There you
Mr.
go.
Hitman right here.
Jesus Christ.
Sus clip of today.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Yeah, someone clipped that. I didn't.
But
I
yeah,
didn't
that one, boom, there we go. Questions to Discord if you want to ask us some questions, like those. Drop in the Discord down in the description, and also just join and have some fun, hang out, let's nerd out.
Also, because people want to know, for the people who have seen it, what do we rate the first episode of Penguin? No spoilers, because Nate has not seen it.
Yes.
I also have not seen
No,
All
it.
right, I'll
we-
lead it off for you guys. The Penguin, episode 1, out of 5 or out of 10. What do you want to do? Out of 10?
Let's do out of 10.
Out of 10.
1 out of 10. The Penguin, episode 1. Boom.
10.
10.
Dude,
0.
Not even no
I'm just
recency
kidding.
bias
It,
here.
it was genuinely the
Dude.
greatest superhero
Listen,
thing I've
listen,
probably
listen.
watched since the Batman.
listen. I don't like Mafia shows, like anything at all. Mafia related, not into it whatsoever. The Batman wasn't in it at all, and yet I still give it a 10. Like, it was that good.
Okay. I mean, I'm unbelievable.
I don't even like Penguin that much as a villain, and
I
it
would-
was still a 10.
I recommend that
Oh,
if you,
it's
after
tough.
you watch the first episode, rewatch the Batman Part 2 because it foreshadows what's about to happen in the Penguin. And I noticed stuff last night. So now that we know Matt Reeves confirmed Batman Part 2 is set in winter, Riddler and Batman are talking. And when Riddler is talking to Batman in the prison cell, he's like, the winters were terrible in the orphanage. Children were dying every year. And then the Penguin also talked to Bruce about winter. And I think it's foreshadowing that like winter in Gotham is like actually drastically bad.
Also, with the
Winter
time frame that we're
itself is
setting
like a
up,
villain.
the election, like him becoming mayor or something like that, is highly possible because elections take place in November, right?
It's
So
before
just-
the
the
Batman.
penguin doesn't the penguin take place a week after the Batman?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like right after.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
it's immediately
No.
after.
Honestly, I would read Tom King's The Penguin because it like the Penguin's like conniving, like his like intelligence is so on display in the show as well as it is in that series, and it's just it's so good.
I'm
I-
not gonna say nothing, but Nate, you need to lock in when you watch it, bro. Lock in.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
So
for-
good.
It's
I haven't
peak, dude,
seen
okay.
anybody talk about this, and it's kind of like a 50-50 if it could happen. Well, we don't know anything about the Batman Part 2. And the way the Batman and the Penguin like set up stuff,
Mhm.
I could see them do the Long Halloween story just a little bit
That's
later
true.
in the year.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like it's pretty much about to all be set up to do that.
Yeah, because of
Isn't there like a
yeah.
Like
isn't
if
there a
you-
scene where
Because Long
penguins, like,
Halloween is early Batman.
Yeah,
It's early
what'd you say,
Batman.
Mac?
isn't there a scene where the penguin's like fully nude?
That, oh, it just got
Yeah, Noah
reported.
was
It's not
texting
in
me
the
about
first
that.
episode.
He was like, "Dude, you need to watch this." I was like, "I don't know about that."
I
Brandon was
never.
like, dude, yeah. Brandon and Noah, they were telling me, oh my god, dude, it's so good. There's some crazy scene, man. It's super good.
Yeah.
He sent me a picture. I was like, wait, what you watching?
Yeah,
Absolutely
whoa.
not.
Oh
Absolutely
wait, what's
not.
her name? The girl from How I Met Your Mother that plays the daughter.
Dude,
Sophia.
Kristen Mill.
She killed it
I
or
don't
what?
know, but
Actress?
Nate.
She killed it.
Yeah, her
She's
name's
killed
coming.
Kristen something.
She's
dude.
coming
She-
for that Emmy, bro.
Oh
She's
yeah,
coming
nah,
for it.
it's not
Yeah.
even
Let's
funny.
go. Let's
Dude,
go.
Insane.
Okay.
It is.
Also,
And
this
that
is not even going to
is
be a
how I met your
spoiler.
mother.
This is not even going to be a spoiler, but you are anxious every time she's on screen, bro. You are anxious.
it's like
That
I'm not gonna put it
Homelander?
at the level of Homelander,
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
but it's like that. It's that like anxious, like
Intensity.
like
Yeah.
you don't know
Hell yeah.
what's finna go down. Type
I'm
stuff,
hyped.
bro.
No,
But,
I've been
uh,
hyped. Yeah, no, I've been hyped.
what- I think we all watched Agatha too, right?
Yeah.
Or-
You want to give it a
Ooh, no.
out of
okay,
10?
Yes.
episode 1.
Episode 1,
Out of 10, Agatha. What is this whole show even called? It's like
Agatha
All
all
along.
along.
Yeah,
Agatha all along. Episode 1 and 2.
wanted to
1
Yeah,
and
1
2.
and 2.
Yeah, just as a whole, what we rate them.
Out of 10. 3, 2, 1.
8.
I'm
Nine.
gonna say 8.
yeah.
That's what I was
I
gonna
think
say. 8.
I think the
0.
first one was a 7. I think the second one was a 9. So I'm gonna give it like an 8.
I thought it
I
was
give
pretty
it a
good start.
0 because I have been
It was
watching.
good. I think the first episode was
It's-
kind of not slow, but
Slow,
like
but
it
yeah.
was. Yeah.
Here's
It's
my
I
thing.
was
fine.
watching it and I was like
Yeah.
it made me like it more, the fact that it was like it was cringy, if that makes sense. Like the detective, when she's like doing like the cringy detective lines, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
fits with like the
right.
like
She
that
still
era
thinks she's
of
in the show.
cop
And-
dramas. Yeah.
It's easily the most horror Marvel has ever used.
Oh, for
Dude,
sure.
those-
like
For
the-
sure.
I'm not just going to
yeah,
those things.
exactly.
Oh my god. When it
Dude,
came down the stairs,
Yeah,
I was like,
that was wild, bro.
I literally
Wow.
paused it. I know what y'all are talking about. I paused it right there because I was like, did my TV just switch something? What am I watching?
Wait,
right now?
wait. Is Officer Jimmy Woo in it?
No,
no.
No.
All right, I'm not watching.
That's fair. That's fair.
I do-
Jimmy Woo's confirmed to be Mephisto. You didn't hear about that?
Okay, I'm watching.
I do think there's a possibility we get a Ralph Boner cameo. I think that's possible.
That'd be lit.
I'm about to get a
Speaking of,
Brandon Butter
like,
cameo.
cameos or not,
Whoa!
but Aubrey Plaza being in the show though.
Honestly,
Oh,
Dude,
she was really
my
good.
She
God.
was really good. Who do you guys have any guesses? Since she's a mystery character, who she could be?
No
I
idea.
don't know, man.
I would let her hold the knife up to my throat, though.
Because I've heard a lot of things. I've heard she could be Polaris, the sister of Wanda.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard
Okay.
she could be Doctor Doom's mother for whatever reason, which is
Hmm.
just a wild
Oh, damn,
theory.
I-
That's
But see,
weird.
she looks just like her, like that ass. I saw a comic comparison. She looks just like her. It's crazy.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't know enough like about
There-
all of the characters in Marvel to
I
have
don't
any
know.
idea.
Yeah.
who she
Exactly,
could be.
yeah. Nate, there is a song in the second one, and it goes
Yes.
hard.
It's
dude.
it's pretty fire,
It's
bro.
good, bro.
Bro, it's good. You would think because it's a song from a Marvel show that's like, all right, fast forward. Nah, bro.
No,
No,
it's
no,
pretty
there's
good,
like-
bro.
Alright.
And
Are
when
you
it
talking-
appears with
are
like
you
the
talking
visuals
about
they're
when they're
showing while
all-
they're singing, it's good.
Yeah, the
Okay,
Witches Road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It was good, man.
That's when all the
was-
creepiest stuff is happening too.
It was
Yeah.
a great week for TV shows. It was
TV,
a great
yeah.
week for shows.
I'm glad that we have them for a while, like back to
Yes.
back weeks.
Yes.
I'm gonna say I was pleasantly surprised with Agatha. When it was announced, I'm like, I don't need this. When it was coming
I
out,
agree.
I'm not excited
Yeah.
for this. And then I watched, I was like, okay, I'm like,
That's how
Yeah.
it was for me. I sat down to watch it and I was like, I'm literally watching this just to see where it connects with the future of the MCU.
Right.
Like, I really
Pretty
don't
much.
care.
I didn't
But now
think
I'm
I was gonna
interested.
enjoy it.
I really liked it, bro.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I'm also not a big into like witches and stuff like that, and I
Yeah.
enjoyed it kind of like with Penguin and the Mafia stuff.
Couldn't be
So
me.
you, so
Couldn't
you
be
don't
me.
mess with the Hex girls from Scooby Doo or something? Like what's
No,
going
no, no.
on?
I said
Also,
okay, I take it back.
I'm a Hex girl.
also on the Penguin, all the release dates for each episode got released, and the time. The finale is the longest episode. It's
I'm
like
so hyped, dude.
I think it's like
So
almost an hour and a half long.
God,
Yes.
the first one was an
Oh.
hour and
The,
No, I'm
stuff.
probably
the
gonna
first
watch
one was
that.
long, yeah.
I'm gonna watch the first episode tonight.
Dude, it's good, man. It's really good. I'm hyped. I'll probably watch it again, to be honest with you. It was
Let's
good.
freaking go.
It was good.
Well,
Sorry, I'm
boom.
just sorry. I'm thinking
What else?
of memes
What else
on
y'all want to
Twitter.
talk about?
Boom.
Do you give the Penguin episode
We're
one
not
a
talking
boom
about comics
or
because
doom?
Nate sucks and hasn't read them, but y'all go read them. 'Cause they're peak. Superman
This
was
guy.
peak. Wonder
Sorry,
Woman
I
was
was out
peak.
here fucking working.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
Didn't
I'm
get
not gonna
home
be
for
in
till
town for
10
my pulls
p.m.
this week. I'm gonna be in Indianapolis, bro. Can't believe this.
What are you
Man.
doing in Indianapolis?
Fuck the Colts. Fuck the Colts for what they did.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say.
I'm
they
doing
did to
my
my boy
training
Peyton
so I
Manning,
can be
Yeah.
certified to
They
run
did him dirty,
service
bro.
on the doors that
plus
I do.
Anthony Richardson sucks.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
it.
I do like Jonathan Taylor though. so.
And
Hey.
Broncos are the better horse.
If any of y'all are looking for a
You're a
Halloween
whore.
book, The Graveyard Club was
Thank you.
really good, by
I
the way.
almost picked it
By
up.
R.L. Stein.
Yeah, I picked
It's
it up. I'm
literally
just
set
waiting
up
to
like
pick
a
it. I'm just
trade.
waiting to read it till
It's set
Not
up like
to
a
brag.
trade.
I'm gonna read
I
it
met
next
Earl
week.
Stein.
It was good.
I never met you, bro.
It was good.
Right.
What?
Oh, does RL stand for
For Nate.
Nate?
Yes. Yeah, you didn't know that. What the hell?
Leelson.
Ray Leelson.
Ray Leelson.
Ray Leelson. All right, what else we got to talk about? Is that it?
Uh,
I think so.
The wage gap.
Oh,
Boom.
wait.
Oh, the
did you
wage gap.
guys
yeah.
that
did you
too,
guys see
yeah.
the Sonic trailer for that Batman thing? Sonic
Oh,
is
I
like
didn't see
Batman
the
Batman
trailer,
Sonic
now.
I saw the
crossover?
announcement.
Yeah, bro, that
It's
was
an
crazy.
actual
Oh,
thing. No,
I did
no,
not
Nate,
see
I
that.
see your face. It's a legitimate thing.
Like
It's a
like
real thing.
comic or like a TV show?
Yeah, Batman Sonic.
It's-
I don't know.
It wasn't like known. It
We-
was just a trailer that came out.
We got an anime.
Dude,
it was an animated
honestly,
trailer.
I like it's cool, but like Batman, I mean Sonic Flash would have been so much better.
For sure.
I don't-
Yeah.
Like imagine if Flash goes to Sonic World and he's running around the things with the coins and everything.
That would go crazy.
That would be wild.
And you
And
get,
then
like, a
that
Sonic
universe
Flash
will
race.
probably be dying, and they'll make Barry sacrifice himself again. Like
There you go.
The
Barry
Sonic
versus
universe.
Robotnik.
DC's getting lazy with that. Let me just put
Oh,
that out there.
Reverse Flash
Let's
teams
do-
up with the
With
egg-
Robotnik, yeah.
Let's do a theory. Who do you guys think is going to be the massive death next week or this week in the Titans book?
Barry Allen,
Oh
the Flash.
shit! I forgot about.
I don't
that.
think Barry's dying in that book.
I don't
Oh.
think Barry's dying in that book either.
Oh,
I
he'll
think he's
die.
gonna
He'll
die.
die.
No,
They killed him in the first book.
All right,
Here's the
so-
thing. It's
R.I.P. Raven.
it's not a Titan. Because
It's not a
if
Titan
you go
because
if you
they're
go
in the next
forward,
issue.
they're all in the next issue, and Wally's on the Justice League.
So it's someone else.
That doesn't
It's
necessarily mean
someone else.
anything. That they're if they're in the
Well,
next issue.
no,
it
they're in the
could be a
next couple
flashback.
issues.
It could be
No, no, no.
flashbacks.
It's not because it says this. I forget exactly what it says, but it says like this is after the past event. Like it's after the new arc starts, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It says something
I
like
don't
this is
know,
the new
man.
DCU, but it's not that exact.
Oh, so it's like how Wally died in the beginning of the first one. It shows a flash. It's like it starts with them dying, and then it shows
Yeah.
how it leads up to that.
No, like whoever dies is not a Titan, basically.
Huh.
It's not
Who's
flashbacks going forward.
Well, then it's gonna be. I don't know.
Everybody but Barry is on solicits going forward.
My
Everybody.
vote is. But what? That wouldn't even make sense. Like, why would Barry die in the Titans book?
Dreamer,
Exactly, that's what I'm
Dreamer
saying.
comes
Yeah.
back and then dies again.
Even though
Dude,
they're
I
on the
don't know.
solicits, like that, I think it could just be they're trying to like play it.
I mean,
down
we
a
know
little
that
bit.
by
I'm
the
still
time
I'm still
Absolute-
going. I'm voting on Raven.
Dude,
I don't want it
imagine
to
they
happen,
kill
but
one
it's
of
just the only
super
thing I could
twins.
even like picture. It's the only thing I could kind of potentially make sense.
I mean, we all know by the time Absolute Power is over, Barry will be dead somehow.
Okay,
so we
I
just
think
gotta
this is a
swallow
great
our
idea.
pride.
It might not happen in Titans, but I think they should kill one of the super twins. Like, and then I think the other one that has like the evil potential, like you saw how he had the kind of like the evil potential, like in the earlier Action Comics, he should become
Yeah.
evil, and Superman has to fight the super twin. And it's like the whole conflict of having to,
What
fight
if they
this
kill? What
gravity
if they
race.
kill John? What if they kill John?
They wouldn't kill John. He's in the future with Trinity.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That is true.
But I think killing
Superman has died and came back to life before though too.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they should.
Well,
kill
that's
all-
one thing for sure.
kill all
Whoever's
the
dying
super
will
twins,
probably be back 2
have the
months.
arc
from
be
now.
like.
See, you
fight-
say that, but you like by now, dude, it's crazy. Alfred's been dead for 5 years, like of our time. It's so wild.
Yeah, but that's it. No,
They should bring him- I don't think they
that's
should
the
bring him
only.
back.
That's the only serious comic book death that happened and lasted in like the past, like genuinely, like since Barry.
I don't think they should bring him back, but I think it would be cool if they brought him like an artificial intelligence version of him back, like a Jarvis kind of. I think that would be really cool. But like,
Yeah.
don't bring Alfred back because that takes away the impact of his death.
Okay,
They-
but
with
if they
Batman
did
and
bring back
Robin,
an
I've been thinking that they're gonna bring him back because they've been like been talking
Hinting.
about Alfred a lot.
Yeah, like a
I
lot.
I mean,
That
but like,
last
what would
issue.
Alfred do if he got brought
Dude,
back as
imagine
AI
if
intelligence?
Spectre Alfred that comes in absolute power from the Deceased
Inspector
universe.
Alfred.
Dude, it's like they're facing off the villains, and instead of it an army of like multiversal heroes, it's just an army of different Alfreds, like Green Lantern Alfred from the vampires, it's Spectre Alfred from Deceased.
No.
Please.
I thought you just meant like Inspector Gadget, but like Inspector Alfred.
No, the Spectre. The
Spectre Alfred Solos.
I
That's all I
thought
got
you
to
said
say.
Inspector. I was like, that'd be kind of sick.
I don't
No,
know
like,
who that.
he's
I don't
like,
know
go,
who
go,
which one
Alfred.
they kill.
Would be insane.
I don't know, bro. It's gonna be crazy though.
Dude, a freaking
But
absolute
it
Batman
does.
Alfred
It does for
solos
sure
everybody.
happen in this week's issue. Of Titans,
Aquaman.
right?
It does happen.
Why do you just say Aquaman?
Ooh.
I mean,
Aquaman.
yes, it's possible because he really isn't.
That
doing
makes sense because Garth's not in the future issues. If Aquaman dies, there's going to be massive issues in Atlantis, which would
And
make
there's like
sense why
nothing,
he's
and
not
there's
there.
not really anything going on with Aquaman in the future solicits so far, and all
Yeah.
stuff like that.
and it doesn't
so-
really ruin anything because you can put Mara as queen again. Like it happened before, but I honestly think it's like hard killing off one of the main, like the original 7. You know, because even though Aquaman's not the most popular Justice League member, he still sells pretty good because he's an original 7.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I agree.
It's just stupid we
Um,
don't have an Aquaman ongoing. That's where I'm like why?
I agree. But like, yeah, they haven't announced anything. 'Cause similar to Barry, like they haven't announced anything with Barry for Absolute. They haven't announced anything with Aquaman or not, and Arthur and stuff like
Bill
that,
Kennedy Johnson said he wanted to do an Aquaman series.
which would be sick. But what if it just wasn't Arthur?
Well, okay. I mean, so I'm looking at the cover for issue 15 is what's coming out this week, right? 15.
Mhm. Yeah.
On the cover, they have Aquaman's spear stabbed in the ground. They got Superman's cape laying on the ground.
Wait a minute, pause. The wraparound cover for Justice League Unlimited 1, is Aquaman on that?
No,
No,
Is he on number 2, the wraparound?
I don't think so.
no.
I don't think so.
Dang.
I might,
It's possible,
I might
man.
be onto
He's
something.
might-
He's one
I
of,
might be-
he's
might
one
be
of those
cooking.
7. He should have been in at least one of those covers.
Wait a minute.
Well, like
Is it
Barry's
blue?
not.
Oh no.
Exactly,
It's-
because we think Barry's gonna like die.
But there,
like,
I mean,
Well, yeah,
there's
but if
not a
Aquaman's not either, that's what I'm
yeah,
there's
saying.
not
that's
a-
indications.
there's not a Green Lantern on either of those covers either.
Well, that can be explained. They're usually off Earth, so it's like Star Sapphire's there covering their role. You know, but like Aquaman is like in the world. Flash is in the world. Like he would be teaming up with the Justice League if they need help.
True.
So that's what, because Green Lantern's dealing with the Civil Corpse War or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like it may be a Titan, low key. 'Cause I'm reading the synopsis and it was
I don't think
like
it's a Titan.
it says, "Can the Titans save the world and their friend, or will they be forced to choose?"
Oh,
Raven.
see,
Raven.
yeah,
That's
Raven
Raven.
is their
That's,
friend.
yeah.
That's what they're talking about. That's not who's
It
gonna
may-
die.
Because
may
this
be
is
Raven.
This is before
I think it's-
absolute power.
My vote, my top choice.
Jimmy
I think it's going to
Olsen.
be Raven. I think
No, Jimmy
Raven
Olsen's
is my
most
number
OP.
one pick.
Jimmy Olsen can't die.
Well,
He's mean.
Raven, Aquaman, or Cyborg.
Dude, I just
We don't
I
know
just-
what's wrong with
Yeah,
Cyborg right now. either.
Cyborg. Yeah.
But this is set before absolute
Donna?
power.
There's a Blue Beetle variant for Titans.
Wait, Titans is set before Absolute Power.
Blue Beetle's confirmed for Justice League.
Wait.
What
This
about Donna?
Titans arc is set before Absolute Power. Oh, so they're already dead in Absolute Power.
It takes place after Titans Beast World
So
because
that's
it goes from Beast World right to this. There's no
Oh,
time jump.
so it can be Aquaman then, because Aquaman's in Absolute Power.
I guess that's and
True.
then so is
It has to
Barry.
be someone who's not in
And
Absolute Power.
unless the last issue and this issue had a time jump, I don't think they did. It has to be set before.
So it's got to be Raven.
I
right?
think it's, no, because the first issue of All In Titans, it literally says like dealing with the aftermath of the Absolute Power event.
Yeah, so this is all before that.
Oh
It's
shit!
gotta
This
be
is also
Raven.
this is Tom Taylor's last issue.
Yeah.
Oh, they're dying in the last issue of Tom Taylor's Run.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it
It's
has to
got to be
someone.
Raven. It's got to be Raven.
She's not in Absolute
She-
Power at all.
But she's
Yeah.
in the solicits going forward.
Yeah, but they
maybe
could
she
just
dies.
be playing a joke on people like
No, maybe
Christy
Raven
Loki.
dies, but the evil queen lives, or the Darkwing Queen lives. Mm.
Or
I don't know, I'm
probably
hyped
the
for it,
Darkwing
though.
Queen probably dies and Raven probably lives.
Okay,
Well,
well,
that
time
takes
out.
the-
Time out.
Because it
I
says a
think they're
mask of death and save their friend. So that's two different people.
Raven is on the cover for Titans issue 17.
Yeah.
Well, it says can they say?
See, I don't
Maybe they
necessarily
can't say
think that
Raven.
means anything being on the cover or not. Like Like there's sometimes people on the cover that aren't even in the book, like whether they're alive or dead.
And they
Right.
do get the artists way before like the
That's
books
true. That's true.
are out. Yeah.
It's-
But
For Titan
the
17,
I
it
think-
says that. Yeah.
I think it's Raven, but I don't necessarily. Well, I don't think it's Raven, but that's the only person that could like kind of make sense to me.
The
Yeah.
Titans roster grows is the synopsis for Titan 17.
yeah,
Blue
They're
Beetle,
adding
Blue
the-
Beetle, Blue Beetle, Blue Beetle, Blue Beetle piece.
Please.
it's not
Please.
Blue
That's
Beetle.
not
Blue Beetle's on the Justice League.
For characters,
Ah.
it says
Yeah.
characters, it's got Roy
For
Hogan,
Unlimited?
Donna Troy.
Blue
in the
Beetle's on the
original.
Justice League.
You
For
can be on
Unlimited?
both.
Yeah,
Nightwing is on the
second
Justice League,
cover. Yeah. Well, we don't know for sure if he's going to decline or accept the offer. He'll probably accept it though.
Yeah, but you can be on both.
Dude.
100%.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
but
Wally.
like
Wally.
that's a little different.
Dude.
Nightwing's a reserve for the Justice League, and he
Dude.
leads the Titans. Blue
Wally,
Beetle would be a
Cyborg.
teammate on both.
There's been plenty
Yeah,
of
that's what I'm
double.
saying. It's like a
two-timers.
faction of the Justice.
Dude, have you looked at issue 18, bro? Have you looked at that at all?
For what?
For Titans 18?
What's it say?
For the
covers are
characters,
crazy.
not for the characters. Mammoth is
Yeah,
a supporting.
That's
character.
what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he's going to be the new teammate.
Oh,
100%.
that's so funny, bro.
Oh, after
Bro,
Absolute
they
Power
got
because he was
Stu as a
author.
supporting
It's gonna be
character.
Mammoth.
Let's go.
100% it's
Dang
gonna
it.
be Mammoth.
Dude, honestly, I
Dude.
kind of wanted to see them go back to like the old school like Teen Titans animated show and make them fight like Gizmo and Mammoth, and I felt like that was
Facts.
That would go hard.
and Jinx, you know.
But
Even though
both.
Jinx apparently she's nothing
R.I.P.
like
Raven.
her the animated show. Like, at all.
Nate's already set it in stone. R.I.P. Raven.
R.I.P.
All I
let's
know,
Nate actually
if
wrote
it's,
it.
if
Gar's
it's
gonna be going
Beast
through it.
Boy, if it's Beast Boy that does die,
I think
I'm
there's.
done.
I don't
I'm
think
done.
there's. I think that's the like last. In my opinion, that's like the last one. That's. I mean, they just killed him.
They
Like, I
killed
don't-
him
yeah.
off and then
Yeah.
didn't
And,
kill
and
him off,
think-
even
killed
before
him
that,
off,
they
and
just
didn't
killed
kill
him. So it's like,
I-
yeah, it's like, yeah, no, they're
I
not
do
doing
agree.
that.
I think him, Nightwing, and Donna are untouchable. I think anybody else could die.
I originally thought it was going to be Nightwing until they added the new Nightwing run.
Yeah.
But
Wait, why is Donna untouchable?
I
yeah,
just don't
Dawn, I
think she'll
I
die.
think she could die.
There's
Only
still
because-
the
At that
Wonder
point,
Girls.
it's like
It-
who
it-
killing her though, bro?
But it says a massive DCU death. I just don't feel like she's been massive in
massive,
this run.
That's true.
I'm
Yeah.
going Raven. I'm going Aquaman, or I'm
But Raven
going...
makes sense, honestly.
Raven and
I think-
Aquaman are my two guesses.
I'm going Batman. He's good.
I think she's gonna die, but she's not gonna die. I think she's gonna sacrifice herself to get rid of the Darkwing Queen and probably get her like spirit sent down to hell.
Yeah,
And then she's
probably
still gonna be
come back.
alive.
And probably come back in the next fucking issue.
Yeah, like or a couple issues later. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just the name of the game nowadays.
Yeah.
Anything
That's
else
how the
y'all
cookie- that's how the
want
cookie
to
crumbles.
talk about?
How the turntables.
Oh, I
Indeed.
think I'm good.
Well, boom.
Boom.
With that being said, thanks for tuning in and nerding out with us.
Of course, my horse.
Make sure you come back next week for a new ep.
Also, there's three of us at the end here. Who says nerd on and nerd out?
You tell me,
Nerd on.
not me.
Nerd, out.
out.
Boom.
I've been
There we
saying
go.
it. I've been saying it.
Hey.
What a
I'm
chump.
supposed to sit there and just stare at you?
That's
Ah, nah.